Hello? Hello, I am here. I have arrived. I think I have everything. Oh, nope, actually I don't. I am a liar. Give me 1 second, and I'll be ready. Okay, now I should be ready. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Milad Solari, and today is a somewhat special day. Today is my birthday. I am now 23 years old. It kind of sucks, if I'm being honest, but yeah, special day. And I didn't really want to come up with a stream or a whole thing based around just that, so I didn't. Instead, I just wanted to play some D&D, especially since last week we took a week off, so I am having withdrawals. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're starting a little earlier because I think Samir has to get off later, so we're starting a little earlier. Most of us are here. I think we're just missing Japneet. I'm not sure, maybe. But yeah, we're all here. It's a new episode of Ballads of a Lost Empire, episode 27, the Tiri Kitor. At least I think that's how that's pronounced. It could be completely wrong. But yeah, that's our plan for today. We shall now join the call with the rest of the boys. Alright.
Plea verbatim from Phantom 2008. I
Happy birthday!
It's the birthday bungo.
Hello. Also, happy late birthday to Wilson.
It's the late birthday bungo.
Late birthday.
Are you
Lot of
23
bungo.
alive?
Huh?
Are you 23?
Yeah, I'm 23.
Oh, sorry, what?
Let's fucking go. I'm 23, baby.
Nobody likes you when you're 23.
No, it's true. It's just all downhill now.
But yeah, if you're
I
interested,
am streaming, by the way.
okay,
When you turn
so
23, they should change the birthday song to "What's My Age Again" by Blink-182. Just for that one birthday.
cursed.
Just that one.
Milad, I was showing Samira some music that I wrote, and
Ooh.
it's called Ballad of the Ram, because Ramsey. So you could, so Wilson was like, Ballads of a Lost Empire. So if you want to put that in things, I don't really care. It's original, so you can play it on stream.
Oh, here, I'll play it right now.
Yeah, well, it's not done.
Okay.
I've been
Work
working
in
on
progress.
it. Yeah, it's in progress, but you could just check it out and let me know what you think.
Here, I'll
Whether or not you
mute
enjoy
it.
it.
I'll mute it for stream. Wait, can I? Actually, I can't without muting you guys. I'll listen to it later. But
Yes.
I
Please do.
appreciate
I
it,
encourage it,
yes.
and I encourage feedback that you have, because I want to make this actually good.
Got it. Okay. We're just missing Japneet right now,
Japneet
right?
Yeah.
Wawa.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know, this year at Liso, they have a really easy time with all the staff names. Because it's like me, and it's like Alex Lopez. There's no like David Tatarakis's, or like Japneet Dollywalls. The drum majors' names are like Rowan and like Jacob. They have it easy this year.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Japneet, Dalwall, and Jimin Ryu.
Dude,
Ryan.
how do you fuck up Jemin's name, dude?
Yeah.
Like, that would always baffle me. It's literally phonetic.
It's because when white people see a name that's not like a standard white name, they panic.
Yeah, it's
Cringe.
true.
Exactly.
Cringe.
It's
So they see
Proven.
Malad and they just think like, oh god,
my
oh
lad.
shit, oh, fuck.
Oh,
My
Are
lad.
we gonna sing you happy birthday?
Thank you for the happy birthday, Ricky.
Of course.
It's just a little thing I put on for whatever. I added
You can
some
get the
new-
cantina sounds for 15 seconds. Is that legal?
Thank you for the birthday wish as well, Samir. Yeah, I just put that
course.
in. I added in some new channel point stuff.
But is that legal? Can you do that?
Yeah. Click it and find out. It should
I
play.
will make it.
Unacceptable condition!
Yes, it works.
Unacceptable!
Currently not on my computer because I'm making myself a sandwich.
See, it works.
I love it. I love it.
I was only able to do 5 though, so those are the 5 I picked.
The unacceptable one is definitely God tier.
It is God tier, that's why I picked
That's
it.
the best possible thing.
I
Wait,
have,
is that the one from Adventure Time?
Yeah.
Yes,
That
it's
one.
Leningrad.
I just heard it.
Gotta
there's
hit the high note on that one.
there's that one, there's the Cantina music, there's the Owen Wilson wow. There's
Lovely.
the Scat Man, and then there's the Keck W laugh.
I turned off all of my like voice restriction things, so now I can play things on stream. So I'll play
Ooh.
Happy Birthday, but then I'll turn all the shit off so you don't hear me type. Because I'm pretty sure you'll hear this.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we'll play you Happy Birthday, and then
Oh, you have
Yeah.
to.
do you want to play you Happy Birthday on a small instrument or a big instrument?
Both.
At the
Simultaneous.
same time.
Simultaneously
The
at
mouthpiece
the
for my
same
euphonium
time.
is too big to put the trumpet in. Actually, let me try.
yeah.
Hold up. Give me 3 seconds.
Oh dear,
Alright.
we're keep testing the mouth size.
Here, let me turn off my BGM so this can play.
What's the thing? What's that mouth do?
Kind
Oh,
of.
Jesus.
It's cursed.
Yeah, that's extremely difficult.
That's extremely cursed.
I've played 2 trumpets before.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah.
So have I. What you do is you take the middle pipe thing and you can take it out and put it inside 2 trumpets. So like the
Oh, you
inlet-
take the lead pipes and you connect the trumpet.
Yes, it's on my Instagram. If you go on my
Oh my
Instagram,
God.
it's there. There's a
That's
video of me
too-
doing that.
That's too
That's
far.
Stupid. I love it.
That's too far.
That's incredibly. That's like might be the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Oh my god. Imagine you just walk, like, you're a band director, you walk into the band room, you just see trumpet players with their trumpets connected by the lead pipes.
Out of the
Like,
band room.
I would just walk out. Like, how do you respond to that?
This is this
That's where
sandwich
you quit.
Yeah.
Oh no, this sandwich is gonna fall all the way apart.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
That is okay.
I'm writing
We'll just stay on this while we wait for Japneet.
I'm writing my cheat sheet for my fluids exam tomorrow.
Oh no.
I don't know why this class has 3 midterms and a final. It's completely
What?
pointless.
I hate school.
I hate school
Stupid.
too.
I just want my piece of paper and get out of
I
here.
just want my paper.
Get that fancy napkin, Samir. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What am I? Should we turn on the butterfly too, or is that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not at my computer yet because
I see.
I just made a absolutely massive sandwich.
Scooby-Doo style.
Ooh.
Did you see the Spider-Man trailer?
I did.
What'd you think?
Marvel guy.
I think it's gonna be hectic, and I think that's honestly the best thing for it.
Yeah.
I think at this point, yeah, most people are going to watch because they're like, "There's Sam Raimi Spider-Man, finally!"
Exactly, yeah.
So I mean, might as well just be all like, "What happened if all the Spider-Man happened at the same time?"
Exactly. They basically took their like idea of Endgame, like let's put every single superhero together, and now
Yeah.
just do it with Spider-Man.
Yeah. There's like a funny part that a lot of people saw where like the lizard just gets invisible punched in the trailer. I think they try to make it look like a pole hit him, but he just gets knocked out of the air by nothing. So people are all like, "Oh, that's the other Spider-Man edited out."
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think they already fucked up, but I'm a fucking slut. I'll watch it anyways.
You dirty whore.
I'll watch Spider-Man.
You're just gonna give Disney your money like that?
only for Spider-Man, dude.
That's not an excuse. You can wait for it to go free on Disney Plus, and then
That's what I'm
pirate
waiting. That's what I'm doing for
Disney Plus.
Eternals. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing for Eternals.
You guys are gonna
I'm
watch
not even-
Eternals.
Eternals is 2.5 hours.
Hey,
Why? It's
I'll
literally
watch
gonna.
it.
Gunner.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is
Welcome to
right
the
now.
stream.
It's literally just gonna be worse Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's not a waste of your time.
That's
Yeah.
that's the weird thing, though. Apparently, it was inspired by Man of Steel.
Yes,
Why would you-
I don't know why, but Eternals had
Inspired-
like,
Because-
inspiration.
because
from
I
Man
am
of Steel.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's just that's an
classic.
easier way of saying ripped off.
yes. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's not worth your time. Like,
Goodbye.
All right. Well, I'll see you later, Gary.
Good.
yeah, okay.
All right, I guess
Like-
we're starting at 8 like normal today.
Yeah, like there's no reason for you to watch Black Widow. I mean,
I'm
there's kind
definitely
of a
not.
reason to watch Shang-Chi because
yeah, that one
of the like
I think I can
whole
watch that
like
one.
you watch that movie for the same reason you watch Black Panther. And like that's fine. There's no reason to watch Eternals though. Like why would you watch that when you could just watch Zack Snyder's Justice League? Apparently they're doing reshoots for the Sam Raimi Doctor Strange movies, so that probably sucks. I don't know how they're gonna do a second Black Panther movie without what's his face?
It's following
Uh,
the sister, but apparently she got injured on set, so they're gonna have to delay that.
Oh, it just sound like
which
I'm
is-
sorry, but Chadwick Boseman,
Yeah, it's
you can't replace Chadwick Boseman because Chadwick Boseman's a really good actor.
Yeah, they're
Or
not.
was
like,
a really good actor.
They're
rest in
not
peace.
replacing like Black Panther, but now I think they're trying to follow his sister. Which is it's like there's this funny thing because apparently she's like an anti-vaxxer, and her character is like the most scientific person.
Oh, Lupita Nyong'o's a anti-vaxxer.
Apparently, she was saying some stuff on set. I could be completely wrong. So people were just
That's
like pointing
cursed.
out how like ironic that is.
I don't like that. That makes me
happy
uncomfortable.
birthday, Kanye. Yeah, I don't either. I think currently at this point, I've had my fill, except for like Spider-Man and maybe
The new Doctor Strange.
Nah, dude, they're gonna ruin it. I guarantee what happened was Sam Raimi made a horror movie that's a Sam Raimi horror movie,
that
and
was
then they watched it and they were like, no, that's too far.
wasn't that the last director?
So they're
though?
reshooting it.
The last director was doing a horror movie, and then they didn't want to do that. So then Sam Raimi came aboard, and now they're doing the other kind of Doctor Strange movie.
They're doing
I think
reshoots
it
right
was-
now, so
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, reshoots are. I mean, how extensive are the reshoots?
I
the
don't
better
remember,
question.
but I definitely read an article about the reshoots,
Yeah.
and it was like a cringe amount of reshooting. Like, oh.
Yeah, reshooting is like not completely unseen. Most movies have like some degree of it, but like how much reshooting is the question.
Exactly.
Yeah. Welcome back.
My return. I'm now at my
Yay.
computer.
Perfect.
Ah,
We are still waiting for
like, have you guys
Japanese-
seen Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I did,
have.
actually.
Yeah.
That movie
Yeah.
is really not good. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't.
It does
really
It's
have-
hold up.
really bad.
It does have Michael Pena's character though, which is
Yeah, but he's so much worse in that movie. He's so good in the first one, and then his character is so boring in the second one.
They
all of
nerfed
the
him.
all
They
of the side
nerfed
characters
him.
that made the first one enjoyable are so much more annoying in the second one. The second one is not good.
It's fair. What else is still coming out? So I think, yeah, Spider-Man, probably the new Guardians, just because James Gunn has been killing it recently.
Nope.
Mhm.
And maybe Thor. I think Taika is doing that one again.
He is. Yeah.
You're just looking for excuses to go see these movies. And that's fine.
Honestly, it's not
That's
like
perfectly acceptable.
I'm not going for the movie at this point. I'm going for something to do. Yeah,
You should find something else to do besides give Disney your money.
like build a Lego Titanic.
Like anything
No.
else.
Don't they? Hang on, wait. Don't they own? No, they don't actually. Never mind.
What? You can't own the Titanic. The Titanic is sitting at the
not
bottom of the ocean.
Not the fucking thing, but like the.
Well, the movie.
Is it the Lego, like the the actual
This-
Titanic set, or is it based?
Yeah,
off
the
of
$600.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
$630
I'm looking this
one.
up.
It's
Lego
55
Titanic.
inches long, dude.
I remember.
It's $630.
And I was like keeping track of it. The pre-orders like sold out within like the first 4 hours of them being open, and then they said they'll be available for back order, and then literally 2 hours after they were available for back order, they were just completely out of stock.
incredible.
Wow. Fantastic.
Do you have a Lego store near you, Samir?
The one in the Mission Viejo Mall. Oh, here in Phoenix, yeah, there's one.
Wait, Wheel of Time's not out yet, is it? Wait a second.
I don't think so.
What isn't out?
Wheel of Time.
You know what is out? The Halo Infinite multiplayer. Let's go.
Okay.
Where is it?
I
It's not out
heard
yet.
Things.
Hey,
And I
thanks
don't
for
know
the
how
resub,
accurate they
Aria.
are.
Accurate.
Is it good?
Thank you. The Halo
What?
Infinite multiplayer?
Yeah.
It's fun. The battle pass is a little iffy, but apparently they're already working on fixing it.
Well, dude, have you guys seen Apex's battle packs for this season?
I
It's
have
so
not.
terrible. All
I-
of the skins suck ass.
It's not out yet.
Mario.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I need it. I think it comes out on the 19th.
I think isn't there like a Fuse bathing suit skin, which is like the best
I don't
thing?
But
Fuse.
I don't know. Ever since
Pool
I started
party.
playing Apex and buying the battle passes, I've kind of regretted it. Because, like, sure, it might have only been $10, but, like, shit, all of the skins suck ass. Like, I haven't gotten one good skin from the battle passes yet. Like, the Devotion skins are not good. I didn't even get the Volt skins because it wasn't worth my time. The white longbow skin is pretty good, I guess. But, like, where's, like, the Flatline skin? That's literally the best skin in the game. Or the R99 skin. Those skins are really, really good. Where's that kind of quality? I want things that make me want to play your game.
What happened
Give them to
Japneet?
He's just MIA.
You just fucking die.
He's probably hanging out with LeBron.
Oh yeah, LeBron's probably taking up all his time. Sorry for the patience, chat. We will begin.
What?
We can probably, I guess we can start the recap.
We can do a recap.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do the recap. I'll stay on chatting mode just because the D&D overlay will be fucked if I go now. Yeah, we can do a recap of what happened last time we played.
Mhm.
Is there anybody
What
that
happened last time?
It's a very good question.
We probably
We-
murdered some people.
We left the town that we were in, and we made our way north. We took out an outpost,
That's
where we
right.
found out that the army's now like aware of us.
You're
Um,
wanted men. That's right.
We are wanted
Oh, yeah.
men. And so we took out that outpost, cleared up a bit of like the route, and we continued going towards Rhest, and then we heard like a scream in the swamp, and now we see this big goat man thing eating I think an elven woman or something.
A giant owl.
Yes.
eating a giant owl. And
Close enough.
Like an owl bear?
no, like a giant owl.
Big owl. You know, like the big eagles, big owl.
Or
Basically.
like big fairy, big owl.
Big
Fair,
isn't no. Well,
Big fairy doesn't
We'll
exist
get-
anymore though.
we'll get to that.
Big fairy not existing. We'll get to that.
Big owl.
big. Yeah. There's the recap. I guess.
You just said a bunch of garbage for like
Yeah.
2 minutes. Right, there's the
Yeah, I
recap.
guess that's the recap.
We were just.
If you didn't
It was
understand that,
basically
then you're an
incoherent.
idiot.
That was, what we said was basically incoherent.
Oh,
Just watch the last episode.
just what
True.
it's
Just go on Milad's YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's-
YouTube.com/MiladSolari.
Literally, the whole series is up there.
All
true.
86 hours of it because half the episodes are 5 hours long.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, these recent ones have been like only like
Reasonable length.
3. Yeah. The
But
last one was like 2.5 hours.
Oh, shut up, Siri. Nobody cares. I remember back in the day when we didn't stream D&D, we would go for like 6 straight hours.
Yeah, we went pretty
yeah.
long.
We would go for really long periods of time.
Oh, classic. Classic days. Hang on. My phone's ringing. I'll be right back.
Dude, if Japneet doesn't show in 5 minutes, I'm legally allowed to leave.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
I need to learn how to write percussion parts.
I'm back. Just ask Jared Andrews.
Who?
Jared Andrews.
I don't know who that is.
Fair.
We might know him better by his stage name,
Oh, no.
presenting motion.
Dude, okay. So I know we're in like a public setting, and I really shouldn't talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about this.
If you
That
want me to-
motherfucker has such
Unmute.
ball.
Oh, I didn't know he was back. I've muted all this, by the way, except for myself. Should one of us call Japneet? Is he alive? Yeah, he said he was good at for like 7:30, but now we're almost at 8 and still nothing. Hopefully nothing's happened. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't here, I'm just gonna mute myself. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Connor. I love you. Oh. I will be right back.
Do we just have Japneet's character run in after
I'm still here. We're trying to figure out what happened to Japneet because he's not responding.
We'll just have him run in like Kramer in Jared's apartment.
he just overslept?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have taken a nap and just. What if we all call him simultaneously?
Yeah, let's do that.
Didn't we do that
Alright.
already?
On go.
Oh, I didn't call him.
No, we did that to Ricky.
We did that to
Yeah,
Rick.
you
Let's
texted me.
text him. Let's text him.
No, we should all call him.
Do I have his phone number?
I have. his
Okay,
phone
I will
number.
text him. Okay.
I'll call him.
Hang on.
No, we're all
Synchronized.
we're sending him a text simultaneously. We're not gonna call him.
What
I
are we?
don't have
What are we
his phone
saying
number.
though?
What the
are we
heck?
saying though?
Where you at, big boy?
Where you?
Where?
at?
But you spell you like Prince, so just the letter U. Where you?
Oh
boy
my
with
God, Aria.
Yeah, and then boy with an I, and then a
Exactly.
space, and then a question mark. So it's capital where, space lowercase u, like the letter U, space at, space big, space BOI, space question mark.
Oh.
Okay, sent it.
Alright.
Thank you for the
It's a-
$100 donation, Aria.
Alright. If he's not here in 2 minutes,
Oh my
if we don't get a response in like 2 minutes,
You
I'm
gotta
just gonna
stop
have to
with
start.
this. Thank you so much for the $100
and we'll just
donation. I
say
appreciate it, man.
He's
I love you. Mwah.
he'll show up when he shows up.
Oh. Yeah, that works. Let me also do this, cause. Oh.
Dude,
Buy
Flash
yourself
is so
something
broken,
nice.
man.
Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on.
we set up the Dunk House, by the way. We made a house in Dunk, me and Samir with Japneet.
What's it called?
Oh, right.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, neither do I.
Hang on.
It's like a intelligence is the focus. Like gathering intelligence. Let's pop up the
I started reading
House-
Dune
Or
Messiah.
follow
House
Aria's
Kmart
YouTube,
is the
by
name
the
of our
way.
house.
It's already crazy. I'm literally
Oh, I
like
thought we were
30
gonna book
pages
club
in.
it. I was trying to
Oh, I
get.
forgot about that. I'm sorry. I was talking
How far
to the
into it
lady
are
and
you?
Okay.
34 pages. I was talking to the
Um,
lady and she got me hyped on reading, and I was reading Gangs of New York, and I was like, I don't feel like
Mhm.
reading Gangs of New York. I'm gonna read Dune Messiah.
Yeah, our house is called Kmar from the. We're a an espionage house.
Ooh.
We run an academy, a spy master training place called the Glass Eyes.
Alright,
Where we have
let's just play
such-
some fucking D&D.
Yeah.
Mm.
I guess we'll just have Japneet go last.
Yeah, I'll just I'll just have him roll initiative when he gets here. If he gets here on time, or if he gets here, hope he's
God,
okay.
we're gonna die.
No, you guys are. I think you guys are fine.
Yeah,
You
I
want to put on
too.
some music, Milan?
we
What's the
supposed to
be?
playlist you use?
It was one of the white bad audio.
Oh,
ones.
it's in the music channel, isn't it?
Probably.
Is it?
Here,
What is Aode? Is that a different bot?
What?
Is that Botify? Huh.
I see the Sardcore.
The Sardaukar trap
Check
beat.
this chat, yeah. I'm just gonna go to white bad and play.
Here, I got it.
You got it. All right.
I think so. Let's try it.
With Japneet not here, I can't really use the overlay without adjusting everything again. So I'm just gonna do the classic style.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I love the portrayal of pretty much everything in Dune. Sardaukar,
Oh, yeah.
that's exactly
Great.
what it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The little
So
the blimp ships that pop out,
the
god tier.
the shimps. As,
The
as
blimps.
Shimps.
The
All
bush.
right. So, as you are walking through the forest, you hear the screaming sound, and then you begin to hear the munching and the crunching of bones. As you look ahead, you see this terrifying creature with the head of a goat, but a horribly diseased goat. Its long tail, barbed, flicks in the wind back and forth, and its mane, you can see the flies surrounding its mane. You guys are all over here. And I'm gonna have you roll initiative.
Where are we again?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Are you, dude? Dude,
No.
dude.
Ricky initiative curse.
Literally
Classic.
every time. I haven't
It rolled a
an
1
initiative.
and it got
Oh my
higher than you.
God. Dude, okay, I
Christ.
can't make this up.
Incredible. 27.
Literally
God
Every
bless.
single time. This game too.
What? I have advantage. Are you fucking kidding me?
With advantage?
I have advantage. What?
We got
That's
it right on the-
incredible. That's
Oh my God,
incredible.
we just opened up with nat ones. Jeez.
We are gonna die. Something.
That's incredible. Lynn
something's
also rolled a
cursed
1.
today.
Lieutenant Zach, that's so funny. Zach is just like, does his turn, and then has to wait literally 21 initiative counts until the next character
Wait,
goes.
let me
Oh,
double
God.
make sure. 1 plus 3. No.
That's
Okay, yeah.
incredible.
3.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that wasn't a nat 1. That was a 3. But I had one of the other one was a
One
nat
of them
1.
is okay. Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
that's
say
Fucking
Okay.
hell.
that's why it's
dude.
red. That's hilarious. All right. So yeah, Lieutenant Zach, you react first. What are you doing?
I'm gonna, I got the fastest hands in the West, so I'm gonna short bow.
Fast
Okay.
hand in the west. You're fucking pirate.
I can really get there.
That does hit, but you don't
Nice.
get sneak. Are you steady aiming with that?
Yeah.
You steady aim, and you you smack it. The arrow buries itself right in its back, and it turns around. Is that a magical short bow, by the way?
Well, he left, so you'll never
yeah.
know.
Wait, what the hell is an
No, it's
A
not.
in
No,
Wii?
Only my
I'm guessing that's Botify. I don't know why it looks like that.
What? I'm
What?
confused.
Okay, my thing just crashed. Sorry.
It is that.
You're good. Yeah, that hits. And yeah, that's not magical, but it doesn't. I did not mean to click that, but that is okay. That is 19 points of damage. Very nice. Owie. It gets up and you hear it cry out into the night with this oddly human, but not quite screaming sound. With that, Crete, you're up with a 5.
Oh, can you pull up the initiative tracker? Thank
Ooh, there it is.
Yes. Initiative tracker.
Do I see anything else here? Because I remember there was like somebody screaming in Elvish.
Make a perception check for me.
Sure thing, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Opel. Perception. So
Yeah.
20.
Um,
Unnatural.
So you don't see the elf that was scream. If there is someone screaming in Elvish, there is no like person, like that you can see. Although you do actually see that on the back of the giant owl that the creature was eating, there is some kind of like saddle-like apparatus, as if it could be ridden.
On the owl?
On the back of the owl, yes.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look to everyone else. I'm gonna say, so this thing clearly evil, correct?
And Samir didn't even wait. He just,
Dude, my
Yeah.
sword is already in my hand.
Why are we asking questions now?
yeah, it's a
The
little.
sword is literally in my hand.
Fair enough.
It's over.
So I'm gonna start going towards it.
Okay.
That's my 40 feet of movement here.
Okay.
So I will rage.
Don't you have this? Oh, you have the rage as part of the bonus
Yeah.
action. Okay.
So then get rid of one of my rage, and let me pull up the wild surge thing, and it's a D8.
Uh-huh.
That's a 3. So it's the flip
Yay!
one.
We haven't got this one for a
Yo.
while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Nice.
Been a while.
That
Lamb.
that increases my movement by 20, so I can make it the rest of the way.
Okay.
And then
Look at this speed man.
bonus action. Or
You
I
bonus
guess-
action ranged already.
Yeah. So
But-
it should come into being with my rage.
Yep.
So
At the
it'll
end
be
of-
like right there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just assume you do it next to it. And so
Yeah.
yeah, you've gotten to it with your incredible 60 feet of movement.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
I will never guess. I have no idea.
Okay, good. I'm gonna womp it. I'll do reckless. I'll do this reckless. Why not?
Great idea.
Bop,
You
bop.
have no idea how hard this thing hits.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the first one is gonna miss, but the second one will
Two
hit.
twos.
That is
Okay, yeah.
wild.
So then that's an 18 damage right there.
18 damage with hitting one attack.
I'm like, it's almost like I got 2 2s in a roll. I forgot to light the candle for this
You,
session.
you gotta look up to
Let me
like.
check. Did it? Okay, that's fine.
I check my
that's fine.
dice.
I need to check this thing's abilities because I haven't looked at it in a minute, but that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
We'll just say Caraway passed out at the side of this thing. That's why he's not fighting right
He's-
away.
No, he's
Caraway's
just,
not
like,
in this
drunk.
realm.
Or not Caraway, Timothy.
Timothy Q. Barnum.
Yeah, he saw that thing.
It's
He's
just
like,
a Caraway sitting in a jail cell.
It's like I sense they're fighting something.
All right.
still in jail.
And that's your turn. And then it has to. What kind of save does it have to make for the flump?
It was. I think it's a dex save.
Okay.
Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, and the DC is 16.
And it fails. So
Alright.
it takes a d6 of damage
Yeah,
from the
I'm
flump.
gonna do it.
Bulezau.
Ooh,
4.
not bad.
Bitch.
What's a bulezau?
This thing.
Bulezau.
Is that, am I saying it right? Bulezau?
I've been saying it bulezau with the e pronounced, but
I'm not going to change my pronunciation.
it's
That's
the
fair.
bulezau's turn.
Nah.
And it is going to make 2 attacks against Crete.
Okay. Come at me,
And
fucker.
bite 26.
Oh, that hits.
And you are grappled, so it is going to. I am going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm immediately grappled? Whoa.
Yeah, most monsters can just grapple you.
Interesting. Alright, good thing I have good con.
But, and then con save. Ooh, just barely saves. So as it bites into your shoulder, you can feel like, or you can see oozing around the bite. It's like latched onto you, right? Like those things. What are they called? The remores? The ones that like are on sharks.
Oh yeah, I know. The little fish.
The nemonoids or whatever.
I don't know. But yeah, it's like latched onto you, and you can see like this foam. This like its mouth is like foaming, and the spittle is like you can see that it's like bubbling all around you. But yeah, you take 13 points of piercing damage, which is reduced by your rage.
So it's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm at 91.
You have so much
I
health.
have so much health.
Okay.
Um,
And yeah, that's its turn.
Just a one bite attack?
And then it did the spittle attack, which you didn't get to suffer the effects from it.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright.
that was it replaces one of its other. It gets to make 2 attacks. One of them it can replace with its. It's called Rotting Spittle.
Okay.
So yeah, and you are grappled. Petra, you're up. What are you doing?
Ah. Oh, are we gonna play or sing Happy Birthday?
We'll probably do it later when
Yeah,
we
we'll do
get.
it
I'm good.
later if Jeff needs
Okay,
to.
if-
He gets here.
If that's the
Mhm.
case, then I'm not gonna be able to play because it's too late. So I'm
Okay.
gonna turn all my shit back.
Okay.
That's fine.
It's okay. I appreciate the thought, though.
Of course.
Anyways, get this thing off me!
No.
I want to see how far. Okay, I guess I'll run here.
Mhm.
And were we full after last time, or we had fought something? Did we take a rest? I don't remember.
You had taken a rest. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
assuming you're
Okay.
back
Yeah.
at full with everything.
Okay,
Because it's been a couple of days since you ran into that.
that's right. Okay.
Thing.
Let's see.
Oh, I didn't realize that I forgot to mention this, but this is all difficult terrain. Anything that's like on the bottom, it's fine for your turn, Milad, but just moving forward, anything
Got
that's
it.
not like above the water is going to be difficult terrain. So you'll be moving.
Wait,
at
I
half
swim.
movement. You
with
do
my
have
balls.
yeah, but it's like mud, so it's like a swamp. It's not exactly like swimming, like swimmable.
Fair. Wait.
Unless you're like on the grass, right? There's like the in between
Fair.
parts.
Okay, so I guess I move 3 feet, and I'm gonna cast Hex on it.
Okay. Are you
I'm
in range
gonna-
for that?
Oh, yeah, isn't it 90 feet?
I thought it was 60. Oh, it is 90 feet. You're right. Okay, yeah, you're
and
plenty
then,
of range actually.
I'm gonna Hex its strength,
Okay.
Oh.
and then I'm gonna shoot it twice with
Go for it.
Blast.
Right. The 19 is going to hit. The 11 is not.
Woohoo! So the 1, but not the 10.
And then +4 necrotic.
Hmm.
And just checking its resistances. Okay. So it takes 9 points of damage. Very nice. You're kind of just, it's kind of hard to hit because it's like flailing around on Crete's shoulder as it's biting down.
Ah! He's looking at.
And with that, Lieutenant Zach, you're up. What are you doing?
Just the 26 and then 5 for 3.
It's
I'm
pretty
gonna-
funny.
I'm gonna move over here. I get closer and try and shoot whatever is grappling onto Crete.
Okay. That's just a straight roll.
Yeah.
Did you move it half move? Or I guess you were up here, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then go for it.
Yeah.
You 15 does not hit.
Oof.
Yeah, it kind of it dodges. It's like flailing around. It's like barely on the ground as it's like flailing around, like attached to Crete. And the wails right past it.
Yeah.
And with that, Crete, you're up.
My
Unless you have
turn.
anything else you want to do.
No, that's my turn.
Okay.
My turn? Okay.
So
to get out of the grapple, do I need to do an opposed strength check? Or
The escape DC is 15.
is that my action, though? Or is
It will
that...
take your action to escape the grapple. Yep.
This fucker.
Yep.
Well... How is it looking right now?
It's pretty healthy, still.
Well, it's better me than them. So, if I attack it, is it at disadvantage?
No. Grapple just means you have no movement.
Alright, that's fine. I want to stick with you, dumbass. I'm gonna attack twice with my battle axe. Again, reckless.
Okay.
Bap. So that's a 24 and 22.
Those both hit.
Alright.
Oh, mama.
That is solid 28 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And then
Yo.
bonus action, my flump here needs to do another death save.
Amazing. And it fails again.
That's another D6, bitch fucker. 2. Eat it.
Two.
Mhm.
Incredible.
That's, I think,
Um,
30 damage even.
Incredible. Yeah, as you cut into it, you're like kind of awkwardly like swinging your axe around, trying to hit it. And you land 2 solid hits, and you can see this like demonic ichor is like bleeding all over the ground. It is now bloodied off of that.
Yeah, fucker.
Solid.
Um,
I'm just gonna keep calling it names as it's biting into me.
Piss boy.
You goddamn, you coward! You goddamn, just go Alex Jones on it. I will end you.
Listen, fuckhead.
Hey, get back here! They start chasing after.
all right, as you cut into it, you see its tail like whip around and attempt to stab into you, and that hits, right?
That's
22?
a hit. 2
All right.
22s, wow.
And that is a 23 points of piercing damage, reduced by half, and I need you to make a con save.
Alright, hang on, let me do the damage. So then that's 11. I'm at 80, and then con.
And then let me check the poisoned condition for you.
If I can, as a reaction, add +4 to my saving throws with my Great Axe of Defending.
Is that any saving throw, or is that just dex saves?
I think that's any saving throw. Where did I put that down again?
Oh, not saving.
Great Axe of Defending, was it this one? +2 bonus to your AC against that attack, or +4 bonus to that saving throw.
Oh, I'm reading this stat block wrong. But yeah, okay, it actually gets to make 2 attacks and use its rotting spittle.
Okay, well, that first one I saved against.
So the first one you save, and then it is going to hit you with its claw attack as well for a 21, which
That
also hits
Yep.
for another 14.
7. I'm at 73 currently.
Okay, and then it's going to use its rotting spittle, and I need you to make another con save.
Another con. Just
Ooh,
made
and it just saves.
I've been.
Oh, baby.
These have been spicy rolls, and
That
con
was
is
very
like.
scary. All
I
right.
have a +8 to con saves. Jesus.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. And then it is going to drag you into the water, actually. So it can drag you at half its movement, which is...
Okay. So wait, Wilson, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
So would you say that this like lighter water is like water, and this darker water is like mud water?
So I'm assuming that it's all... Anything that's not, like, strictly above the water is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just because it's, like, pretty murky. Even if you're in the water, it's, like, pretty murky. So yeah, he's going to drag you into the water.
Where does that go up to? Is that like at my waist? Because I'm pretty big.
How tall are you?
I'm like 8 feet, 9 feet, I think. Let me check again.
Enormous.
I am pretty fucking big. Is it in my bio? I have it written down somewhere how tall I am.
It should be at the top in your bio. You click bio.
I
Up
click
in your
bio.
little block.
Oh yeah, I'm 8 feet tall. I think I might have
Okay.
gone bigger, but I think we'll just keep it at 8 feet.
Yeah, at 8 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just
Mm.
it's about 3 feet deep, so it's probably like almost to your waist.
Okay.
This thing's about as tall as you are. And yeah, with that, Petra, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to make my way onto this island. So then I would get that. I guess I can stay here. Cause
Yeah, if you're
It's
just gonna
probably-
attack from range.
yeah, I can't even get to it, so
Mhm.
I have to shoot it anyways. So I'm just gonna shoot it.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
And neither of those are gonna hit.
Classic.
It's hard to see. There's like the tree right in front of it, and you just hit the
Mhm.
tree twice.
Does the
Oh.
tree fall over?
Yeah, make a dex. No, I'm kidding.
Eh,
It falls over this direction. You see some like a bunch of bugs like skitter around and out of it. Is that your turn?
yeah.
Lieutenant Zach, you're up. What are you doing?
I am going to Misty Step behind him here.
Okay, bonus action Misty Step. Very nice.
Yes. And then slash at him with my rapier. And I have sneak attack on that.
You do.
Boom.
Very nice. And then add the sneak attack dice.
What is that?
Here, you should just be able to click it on the character sheet, question mark?
Oh, I did it.
And that's
a
a short bow attack, by the way.
Oh, my bad. There we go.
Good. Alright, try that again. So we'll just take that damage. 18 points of damage. Very nice. Is that with the Frostbrand as well, or the...
Yeah, it is. I added it in.
Okay, sure. 18 points of damage. Very nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty hurt off that.
Solid.
It's looking pretty bad right now. And with that, Crete, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna call Japneet real quick, make sure everything is alright.
Yeah.
Mm.
I guess so. It's looking pretty bad now, right?
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough at this point.
All right. I'm going to do two. I'm gonna attack. And we are flanking.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to be reckless about this one. So bap bap. So I'm assuming the 22 hits.
16 just hits.
16 just hits.
Yep. You do a minimum of 9 damage on every attack, by the way. That's insane. What's the total on that?
They both hit, so then that's 15, 9. So then that's 24, and then my flump. Is there somewhere I can... Because it's a 5-foot damage range. Is there somewhere I can put it without hurting either us?
Not really. No.
No.
Not if you wanted to hurt it as well.
How... Is it still pretty bloodied?
I mean, yeah, it's looking pretty rough at this point. You've hit it for a lot of damage. You've hit it for what,
Yeah,
122 damage right now?
Yeah, it's probably gonna do something to me, so as a bonus action instead, I will eat one of my treats.
Alright.
Thank you. Yeah, and then that's my turn.
He didn't pick up, so.
Alright. Bulezau is going to use its action to let go of Crete, and then it is going to make a bite attack against Lieutenant Zach for a 20. That hits, right?
That does hit.
Okay.
Just
For 16 points of piercing damage.
I will use
Uncanny Dodge.
Uncanny Dodge, yes.
Okay. You are still
good.
grappled. And then it is going to... You see the tail whip around. And a 17, does that hit you?
No, does not.
What's your armor class?
18.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a very high armor class. Oh, you get to add your charisma to it. That's right. You have the magic item. So yeah, it misses you with its tail. And it is going to use its rotting spittle as well. And I need you to make a con save, please.
Yes.
Oh, crit!
Let's go.
And yeah, with its movement, it is just going to jump away.
Yeah, you better run.
It's
Do
gonna
we
jump.
get an opportunity strike on it?
You guys do both get
Oh,
opportunity attacks. But yeah, it's gonna jump 20 feet in that direction. You guys can take your opportunity attacks. It releases the grapple, by the way. Misses. Hits. And you would get sneak attack off that as well.
I'll just roll a 46.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Okay. And that is what, 21 damage?
21. Yeah.
Alright. And yeah, it's now going to run another X amount of feet. It's going to run away into the forest. So it's a little bit off the map, but it's running. And Petra, you're up. What are you doing?
I'll just chase after it as far as I can on
Okay.
land.
Okay,
And then I guess I'll just shoot it.
go for it.
Oh wow.
Jeez, man, you always roll so bad.
Yes.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I
Going
really
on?
don't understand. But you know,
Hmm. All right. And so yeah, Petra. Not Petra.
yeah. Oh
Zach,
wait,
you're up.
I can move a little further.
I thought I did my.
No, that was your opportunity attack.
No, I did my. Oh. I'm gonna steady aim him. Yeah. With my short bow.
Okay. Ooh, 24 does hit.
Why does it not apply the?
Do you have it checked?
I do. I think it's just there's like a refractory period where it just doesn't recognize it.
Try checking it and unchecking it, I guess. I don't know. That's plenty of
Is
damage,
it not
though.
auto
Yeah, okay.
damaging? Because if you click on the short bow thing, it should do the damage.
No, yeah,
for...
that was the 10 piercing was the short bow, but I had sneak attack as well.
Oh,
and
it
just
wasn't
didn't-
adding sneak attack. Got
Because
it.
Yeah.
steady aim, yeah. Samir, how do you
Yes.
kill it?
Yeah.
How do I kill it? I don't know, just shoot it through like the head as it's like running away, thinking like it's gonna evade us.
Hmm.
And then I should say a line, huh? What's a one liner I could say? I don't know. I'll think of something, but insert one liner.
All
How
right.
much health did that monster have, Wilson?
Yeah.
A good amount.
Mhm.
I want you to tell me the number because Petra did 5 damage to it.
No, you did 9 damage to it. Give yourself a little more
Yeah.
credit.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 9. That's right. 'cause
Oh,
of
did
the
you get
hex.
any like health back because of the hex thing?
I was at full health.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hex doesn't give him health back.
I think it's
Yeah.
one of the things you can hex him with.
Well, there's
Or-
Hexblade's
probably, like-
Curse,
Yeah.
I
I think
think,
that's what. I think that's
which
what
you
I'm
have
doing.
not used a single time this
Forgot to-
campaign.
forgot to add
It's
that.
because I always forget about that one. Because
Yeah.
that one's like deep into my character sheet.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, like, I don't really find that like, yes, it's useful, but I don't really stab things very much.
Well, it also works on your Eldritch Blast, I believe.
It does?
I believe so. I think
Okay,
it just
maybe
says
I'm just
attack.
delusional.
but I don't know. I might be. I haven't read the whole thing because it's like 1,000 words long.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
it's like the longest class feature in the game. I'll
Jeez.
Yeah, and like, it's against one creature and it's until it dies. And I don't really do that much damage. Like, let's be
Hex-
real. My
we're-
character's not that useful. Especially currently. Once I hit level 8, that's probably going to be significantly more useful because I'll have double attack.
Yeah,
Or-
because
but-
you'll finally get your extra
Yeah,
attack.
I'll finally be able to like get in faces and do damage for real.
Where is it?
But as of right now, I'm kind of like a support character.
Oh, it's not that long, but
Yeah, it's not that long.
you crit on a 19 or 20. You get to add your proficiency bonus to the damage.
Mhm.
And then when the target dies, you get back your warlock level plus your charisma modifier
Yes.
in damage,
Yeah.
in health. And it's a short rest feature too, so pretty good.
That is good.
Um,
I
So-
should use that more often. I guess
You
it
should-
doesn't. I didn't realize it was a short rest feature either. So
Mhm.
that means that I
it's a
can
warlock
just
thing, so
yeah, I can just like abuse that. Like
yeah,
actually.
you should use it a lot more. That's one of the
Yes, I
selling
should
points for
just
Hexblade.
like, use that for. I can just use that for free. I'm
Mhm.
stupid.
Pretty much. What are you yelling about?
I mean, to be fair, I do have to hit things for it to matter.
That's true, but you do crit on a 19 or 20 with that, so that's pretty good. And as a paladin, that's extra good because you like critting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
I do get that I can re-roll too, but it doesn't really matter.
All right. As the creature collapses to the ground, you can see. Let me see. Do you guys want to go over and investigate the creature? What do you guys want to do? It kind of collapses into the like underbrush, the like mucky underbrush of this swamp.
I think I'm gonna get back onto like the dry land and do another perception check to, now that the battle has subsided,
Mhm.
to like look around and see if I can find the person who is screaming.
Sure. Make another perception check for me. What are the rest of you guys doing?
we should go check out the body. Maybe it has like a message from the army or something like that.
Hmm.
No,
Sure.
I'll look at the owl
Yeah.
body.
Okay. So yeah, with a
I'm gonna do-
14, the underbrush here is pretty dense outside of your distance, and it's also a little bit of like a fog, so it's hard to see pretty much anything. If someone was more than like 120 feet away from you, you're pretty confident you wouldn't be able to see them here. So, Samir, you're going to look at the body.
Yes.
And you see. So as do you want to do an investigation check for me?
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular you want to look at on the body?
It's like what they have on them. Any notes or money?
Sure. Okay. So yeah, you with a 16, you are looking around and you can see that 16. You are looking at it. Doesn't seem to have anything like on it. It seems to be more of like a beast than like a humanoid. It smells awful.
Gross.
And as you're looking at it, you can see that there is some like flesh in its mouth, or like stuck in its teeth, as if it has eaten something recently. And then you were looking at the owl Petra. The first thing you notice is that it is obviously dead. Do you have proficiency in survival?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. So yeah, you can see that there is a jade band around one leg. The band is inscribed with elven letters that spell the name Liokio, which I'll put in the chat.
Okay.
Would
Would I know anything about that? Because I, that's kind of my gig. I mean, this is far away. Can I make a history check?
Yeah, history or insight.
Insight, history.
And then
is-
history. Okay.
I could have given myself guidance on that too. I'm stupid.
That's fine.
Oh wait, no, wrong character. I apologize.
Yeah, wrong character. 15. Yeah, you don't recognize. I mean, you recognize that it is an elven name. But
about-
you're. And then what was the question?
Just I was gonna the name's on the emerald band, right?
It's a jade band.
Oh,
yeah.
jade band. Okay, so
Jade
I don't recognize
band,
what
yeah.
that's from either.
You wouldn't really. With a 15, you might remember that there are some isolated elven tribes that have been known to ride giant owls, as like a form of transportation.
Right.
However, you don't know that much about them.
Okay.
And Crete, if you want to make an insight check for me, actually.
Sure.
Noticing that you don't see the rider of the owl.
4.
That's a 4. Yeah, well, you have no idea really what you don't see. I'll say you don't see any like footprints in the mud when you notice that you have your own footprints in the mud, but you're not really sure what conclusion to draw from that.
Who was speaking Elvish?
Mhm.
I want to ponder that for a bit before going over to the owl that Petra's at.
So yeah, is there anything else you guys want to do around here?
Is there anything I can take off of the owl?
I mean, there's the jade band, but other than that, there's kind
I'm
of
gonna take it just to in case
Have it?
somebody needs to have it.
Yeah,
like,
it's worth.
as
You'd,
reference.
you'd estimate that it's worth about 50 gold.
Good for bartering.
And then, is there
Nice.
anything else you want to look at the body, Samir? Or does anyone else want to do anything else with the body or the elf or anything?
Is there
I
any
didn't-
rare stuff we can harvest off the thing?
Do you want
The
to try
horn.
and cut it open?
Sure.
Make a survival check for me.
Can I use my cook's utensils
Yeah,
Oh,
make
God.
I'll let you make a survival check, and I'll let you make a survival check to see what you can do to this
All
this
right.
creature.
Is anybody
Um,
proficient who can help me out?
Oh,
In what?
Petra, I'll also say with that history check, you have vague knowledge that
Mhm.
the bulezau is rumored to be from it's similar to demonic creatures that you recognize as being from the I need to check my name. What is it called? He is from a layer of the abyss called the Endless Maze. That is ruled by the demon lord Minos.
Ah.
With an 8 survival rule, you lean down and you pull out your utensils, you do your little knife sharpening thing, and you stab it right in the stomach, and you see like a splorch of goo come out.
I've not been getting much higher than 10 these
With
past
the-
couple of rolls.
Nope. And
Did
then
you mark him on the sheet? That would be
No,
interesting.
no, I did not.
Okay.
what
Fuck.
is
You want me to
everyone's
send them?
passive investigation score?
Passive perception.
Passive. So, what's your investigation bonus, basically?
Oh, 0.
0.
So 10.
So yeah.
Is it here? Been a while. Yeah, all right. I'll put a couple in.
Okay, yeah. And
Okay.
good thing about roll 20s, I can always go back.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's also. So yeah, I'll say as the kind of guts of this creature fall out onto the ground, you can see that there are broken bones amidst the kind of food waste from the stomach, and you also see a small obsidian ring set with a single white pearl that is in this digestive tract.
Okay. I'm gonna
Good
take
find.
Thanks. I
soup.
was looking for food, but all right. I'll take it. You said it was an obsidian pearl and
Obsidian ring set with a single pearl.
got it. Can I use my magic awareness on it to see if it's magical in any way?
You can, sure.
All right, I'm gonna do it. Do you need the text thing?
I think it's not. You don't get any magic off of it.
Okay.
Although you do notice that coming off of the body itself, there is a faint aura of transmutation magic. As if if you want to make an Arcana check for me, I'll give you advantage on it because you have your magic awareness up, and also you
Sure.
are a Minotaur, so
13.
13. So it seems like this creature has been turned into this from a different creature. Possibly as part of a ritual.
Just like me.
More or less.
Can Petra just like conjecture? Does he have to make a check or to do that?
What kind of conjecture?
He's just gonna be
What's your-
like, I believe that those elf screams that we heard may or may not have been either consumed by this thing, or maybe even turned into this thing via ritual.
Business.
That is definitely a possibility.
This thing just ate an elf. Business.
Business.
We say that too much.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
no.
do.
Wait,
It's a bit
I don't
cursed
say it very
now.
much. It's all you guys.
I say it too much. Yeah, this
You
is
say
dangerous.
it way too much, Wilson.
I do. I've been trying to cut down on my business.
Good.
My business talk.
All right.
Those are the ones
So
that
yeah.
drop it down.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in this area before you guys continue your way on towards the ruins of Rhest?
I'm gonna pick up Timothy's body, who passed out at the side of the field.
and strap it on next to the legs.
Yeah, I'd strap him into the legs like it's a baby
Like a
carriage thing.
seatbelt.
Yeah. And yeah,
You just tell him just hold on, just like squeeze across the legs and squeeze, but it stays in place.
hold on to my horns.
All right.
So
So-
yeah, that's it.
As you guys stand, I picture you guys kind of crouched around the body of the creature. As you begin to stand, you hear a strange rush of wind and see soaring overhead 5 giant owls, like the one that lies dead in the clearing. Each bears a rider, a dark-haired elf wearing leather armor dyed green and brown to match the colors of the marsh. The flying elves circled the area twice, then alight next to the slain owl. They study you with narrowed eyes. Then one speaks in Elvish. "Who are you?" he demands. "What are you doing in the marsh?"
I don't speak Elvish, so I wouldn't know. Is anyone else?
I say, hello, I am Petra, and these are my companions. We are known as the Astral Masters, and you in specific should refer to me as the Ocean Master. And we are currently on our way to the ruins of Rhest. You see, we are trying to defeat a vast army led by and created by the cult of Minos. And we hear that there are leaders there. And we've also heard rumors of elves in the vicinity of this area. And I assume you are said elves.
He looks at your group. He sees. How close are you guys to the? I'm gonna say you guys are probably pretty close to the slain creature still.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks over at each of you. I am Kiliar Arrowswift, which is an
Can you write
awesome
that down?
name, by the way.
That is a
I'm
good
gonna
name.
Put it.
Arrowswift.
Kiliar Arrowswift. Arrowswift. He seems to be. He's pretty obviously like the leader of this group. You can see that he's got a bit of a lithe but muscular form. And he has kind of tattoos on his forehead that look like almost tribal in nature. He's going to, for the moment, after he introduces himself to you, he's going to kind of nod to the other elves. And they're
I'm gonna put my
kinda...
sword away, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your
but my
sword
axe
kind of
away.
grumbles. Your sword's like, oh.
I say Baba Booey, my axe disappears. Oh, there's something I wanted to bring up, by the way. My Cape of the Montebank. I don't think it requires attunement.
I believe it does.
I looked it up and it doesn't say anything for attunement.
Oh, I'm incorrect. Cape of the Montebank does not require attunement. Cool.
That's fucking wild. Okay, I guess I have a free attunement slot then.
Nice.
Base.
So yeah, the other elves, they kind of spread out, and they are looking. One of them walks over to the owl, the dead owl, and kind of peeks down at the legs of the owl, and then looks over to Kiliar and shakes his head.
I pull out the band.
Mm,
I believe you might be looking for this.
he kind of gestures for you to hand it to him.
I do.
Okay. He takes it, and he kind of looks. He reads the name that's on it, and you can see that his expression. He just kind of deflates. He also sends. He sees that you've cut open the the bulezau, and he says he one of the elves is like searching through the kind of poking through the guts with a stick, searching for something as well in the guts.
I'm gonna pull out the obsidian ring and like show it to him. Like, is this what you're looking for?
Lanakar. He takes the ring and he looks at it. Lanakar. It was too soon. And you see all of the elves kind of put their heads down in mourning. The leader of my tribe may wish to speak with you. Would like you to accompany us back to our village.
Very well. How will we get there? I'm assuming we can just walk there, if that's acceptable.
He looks at each of you, and then he kind of looks at Crete a little bit hard for a moment. He's like,
Oh.
I think we can carry you.
All right.
Oh, that was a weight thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna whistle for Andy, because I'm assuming Andy just kind of
Okay,
ran
the
off as soon as
dog,
we were
yep.
starting the fight.
Yep.
I whistle for him
Forgot
to
about
come
the
back
dog.
over.
I also forgot.
I could never forget. How could you guys?
Oh, how's
An integral part of our party.
how's the baby or whatever?
Oh,
How many
yeah.
days has it been?
What's it called?
Let's see here.
Isn't it called like Donda with child or something like that?
Yeah.
I think
I know it's just Donda.
it's just Donda.
Dawn the tracking days, we're at 38.
38, getting
Yeah.
close.
Ah.
When is it able to do stuff?
42.
Oh.
Ah.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Do.
Yeah.
You have no idea what it's gonna do. This is so exciting.
As
mystery.
I guess as we're flying away, I'm just kind of like holding Andy in like one
Okay.
arm, just to make sure he doesn't fall off, but he still is like with us.
Cool. You guys each mount one of the
Timothy's
owls.
still asleep this whole time.
Begins soaring. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
didn't
hasn't
answer his phone.
responded yet. I'm
Oh.
getting a bit worried.
Either he's asleep or
Dead?
got stuck somewhere. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hopefully it's that first option.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of two options.
So,
I really hope it's the first one.
The giant owls are silent as they wing through the gloom, apparently able to navigate effortlessly through the darkness. Your elf escorts are also silent, aside from softly pointing out some dimly glimpsed landmark far below from time to time. Before long, you reach your destination. Rising from the marsh is a low hill of solid ground, encircled by a thick ring of trees. Dozens of pinpoints of light dot the hill, small lanterns filled with fireflies, each hanging from a tree platform or the upper reaches of a conical tent. Many elves silently emerge to watch as you fly overhead. Kiliar produces a sleek silver horn of some sort from a saddlebag and blows one wailing note, similar to a loon's cry. Near the hill's peak stand 3 large trees, and built into their boughs are wooden structures. One glows softly with luminescence of its own, and seems to be a temple. Another looks to be some sort of public building or town hall. The third, and your destination, is the smallest of the three. A cozy-looking treehouse set above a large pool. And as you guys land, Kiliar lands first on the porch of this treehouse. And then, one at a time, the other owls deposit you and head off to their trees to the south. Kiliar turns to you. He says, "If you would wait outside." And you can see, so there is, I'll give you a little, actually there's not really a good map of this, is there? That's fine. So yeah, you can see. I'll give you the map from the book. My Control Shift S has been not working. I don't know why. I can't spell apparently. Here's
Neither can I,
our
brother.
here is your image. I'll just post it in the I'll post it in the Ballads chat real quick. So that's kind of the map of what you're looking at from above. I can do this real quick actually. And then I'll make a quick little map for us. Map and background, upload, choose a file, Starsong Hill. And welcome to Starsong Hill.
We
Wee.
Why does it not want to download? Interesting. This card? Okay, well, try this one more time, I guess. Open the image in a new tab. Okay, weird. I don't know why that didn't work. Starsong Hill.
By the way, Samir, your camera keeps freezing up.
It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And again, thank you to White Bad Audio for the sick music.
For the goat of free music.
Yeah.
Okay, Japneet's fine. He's gonna be on in 15 minutes. He will
Okay.
explain.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least he's fine.
Yeah.
we take those.
That's yeah, we take that.
Alright. And you are here, Token. Where are you guys, actually? That's a good question. Location. You are at the House of the House of the Speaker, which is location number 4. Boom. You are here. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. So yeah, this is a front room, parlor, tiny closet, and a bedroom. Not much here that for you. The pool below the treehouse is occupied by a giant crocodile.
Oh.
But it doesn't seem to be hostile at all. It's just kind of sleeping there. After a few minutes, you see Kiliar emerges and turns to each of you and says, "Please come inside." As you guys follow in, you see a wise-looking and ancient elf. She is wearing a flowing golden and green robe, and her hair is braided around a complex headdress made of wicker and wood. The younger elf, Kiliar, is seated in a large wicker chair, and the woman indicates some chairs for you. Actually, excuse me, I misread this. There's 2 elves sitting inside. The second one is wearing a plain brown and green robes, and her eyes are kind of puffy, as if she's been crying recently. The older woman stands and says, "I am Celeria Starsinger, speaker for the Tiri Kitor. This is High Singer," she indicates the woman who looks like she'd been crying. "This is High Singer Trilara Nightshadow. We do not often see strangers in our homeland. What brings you to the Black Fens?"
Are they still speaking in Elvish, or is this in Common?
They've
now?
switched to Common, although it is pretty heavily accented.
Got it. We
Valeria
are.
Starspinner and Trilara Night Shadow.
Well, you're putting in the chat. We are on a quest. I'm sure you would have noticed the growing numbers of goblins and other creatures forming in service of the cult of Minos. We're on a quest to Rest, to free it of its captors, and hopefully take down one of the generals.
Yes. They're amassing a large army and preparing to attack. What's the city called?
Brindle.
Brindle.
Preparing to attack Brindle and take over this whole region, the Elser Vale.
Can you guys all just make me... I want to say performance checks, but you can do it at advantage. Just to
Good.
see how their
Woohoo.
initial...
Good.
Just how to see how their initial, like, thought of you is. So yeah, they kind of can see, because you gave the ring and the band, they seem to be pretty favorable towards you from what you can see.
Mhm.
And they she kind of nods along. The marsh is growing dangerous. We have struggled to hold these lands for our own. The local lizard folk have vexed us for many decades, but now a new peril stalks the Black Fens. The creature that I've heard you fought. We refer to it as the bulezau. And we have been seeing more and more of them. They are, although it seems that our friend was the first to, Lanakar was the first to fall to one. Our high priest Ilian Snowmantle believes that they have ties to the infernal. Although until today none of these beasts have been sighted far from Rest, it seems obvious that the ruin's new tenants have something to do with them.
Yes.
Do you want to show them the ring you found?
I think you guys
already
gave them
did.
over, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I will mention, when I looked at the body, I noticed there were traces of transmutation magic on it. Wouldn't happen to know why that is.
We do not stray far from our home, although I assume that any transmutation magic would have to do with a magical transformation of some sort.
Yes, we
Yes.
theorize that there is a possibility that this was somebody else before, or something else before it was transformed into this. And judging by how it was feasting on one of your owls, and from your compatriots' mournful gazes at their items, do you know who this person used to be?
Well, the one who was killed is, his name was Lanakar. He was one of our scouts, and the brother of Miss Trilara here. And she points to the other woman.
I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I bow my head.
Thank you. She just says, softly, we should get revenge on those who did this.
Whoa.
I'm already
Luckily
on
for
it.
you. Yeah, we have a screaming deal for you.
Oh boy, do I have a paladin oath for you.
We are
just for $5.99.
yeah, our whole plan is to go to Rest and then murder all of the people there.
I'm gonna saw this army in half.
Exactly.
I'm gonna quickly stop.
And Flex Tape
Petra-
can't fix it.
I'm gonna stop Petra and say, maybe not say murder. Maybe that might seem to say liberate.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
plan-
saw this army in half.
Yeah,
Rest
but basically
is...
we're trying to save Brindle in any way we can.
Rest
Yes.
is a. You said you were going to the ruins at Rest.
Yes.
Jinx, you owe me a kiss.
Oh,
The place has bad
You already owe me
memories. We do not go
Oh,
there.
no, my
Oh
debt.
no. Oh no. You know what you owe me,
kissing
Malad?
debt. No,
Ha-
don't
happy
fucking
birthday.
do it. Thank
Happy-
you. I
Oh.
appreciate it.
And a drink.
Oh no!
Prank!
That's the stretch. Oh no, wait,
What's
that
up?
was Ricky. Never mind. All right, let me do this
What's
all
up,
first.
Ashton Kutcher here? We've been punked. Punk. We just killed your family. Punk.
Posture check.
just crack all the bones.
Wait, is Yon Jungle a thing now? I hate everything.
Let's not
No,
talk
please.
about League here.
Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Anything
Okay.
but that.
Okay.
So you said you were mentioned that you were going to Rest.
Yes.
And
They said
she,
no bueno.
they look very uncomfortable when you talk
I
about
say,
going to Rest.
okay,
Um,
I have a proposition. You see, they have amassed a massive army and intend to march against Brindle, and we are trying to amass forces there to hold them off. The leaders of Brindle have amassed a small army, and that I believe they've requested more assistance from other outside forces, and we look to make a stand at Brindle. Perhaps you would be willing to assist us with that stand.
Alas, I dare not. We need all our warriors here should the beasts in Rest grow more numerous.
Well, I
Perhaps
apologize.
if the
I was not
menace-
clear. We were going to take care of them, and as our out of respect to you, we would take care of them in your name, and defeat the evils contained there. And perhaps, in return, you could go assist Brindle.
We will consider it. However, I
That is all
don't
we
know.
can ask.
The forces in Rest are not numerous, but they are strong. From our scouting reports, their leader is a goblin chief. Clever and cruel. The thing that worries me most is the reports that there's some enormous spider-like creature that inhabits the ruins that seems to be able to climb on air itself as if it is a web.
Spiders. Why'd it have to be spiders?
Would I know anything about that? Can I make like a history check?
Yeah, make a history check for me. Ooh,
Easy
20.
peasy.
So yeah, there is a I don't actually know what is. Let me check the categorization on this. Oh, it should be a demon. So there is a demon. It's a fiend. A demon called an Ushi Oni.
There's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Ushioni.
And yeah,
nice.
your understanding of it, your memory of it is that it is basically an enormous creature with the body of a spider and the head of a bull. And that there are rumors that it can climb on the air itself as if it is a web.
Interesting.
Which is pretty scary. And you're of the understanding that it is pretty strong. This thing is very strong.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
All right, we'll take a quick bio break.
Yeah,
and
let's
then...
do that. Japneet might be here when we come back. Who knows?
It'll be really funny if we just all left.
Yeah, and then he comes in. All right, I'm a P2. We'll be right back, chat. Mwah!
Business. I can't believe it. That's so funny.
I watched the stream for like a minute.
Bungus.
We just took a bio break and then you immediately got here.
Yeah, I know. I watched the stream for like 10 seconds to figure out an optimum time to pop in.
Hmm.
What is iode? What is iode? Iode? The bot. Did it change?
I guess the name
Yeah,
just changed.
it's still Botify. If you hover over the Botify thing, it sets it
interesting.
iron now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean it works. The command works the same.
I'm gonna be greedy.
Anyway, hello there.
Yeah,
Welcome.
welcome. Did you
We'll wait
get
for
in like
everyone
a
to get
car
back
accident?
to explain.
I was exiting a hole.
What?
I feel it's sufficiently clear.
What kind of hole? How did you get into a hole?
The details of how I got into the hole are not important. The hole was roughly 9 feet wide. Fairly circular. Might be a little wider in one direction, perhaps 10 feet. So like a 10-foot by 9-foot hole. About 30 feet deep.
And how did you get out?
Used a ladder.
Okay. So how did you get in?
Also
Not
used the
important.
ladder, but the ladder was too short.
If you say so.
You know, you're just gonna get more confusing. Why do I bother?
Hello there.
Didn't like LeBron? Did LeBron have to take
Hello
you out?
there.
Like that.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Apparently he was in a hole.
I had trouble exiting a hole.
Yeah,
Right.
what? Sorry.
You were in
I had
a
trouble
hole?
exiting a hole.
Ah.
Yes.
Not like
yes.
not like mentally or metaphorically, to be clear. It was a literal hole.
Okay.
But now we're all here.
Like-
That's all that
like-
matters.
Now we're all here.
Ricky, can you turn on your webcam? You can cover it, but I just need it for
Oh
the...
yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Over there.
Did the bot
I forgot about
rename
that.
screw up this order at all?
No, I already adjusted it for the bot, so it's just once Ricky has his camera on, it should be all fit. But yeah, I can
I'm gonna
have to
say this
overlay.
once, and I don't want to have to say it again.
Should I mute?
Bungus.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I immediately thought it was gonna be something bad, so I should have muted.
It was something bad.
If you guys want further details, I can provide them. But what I said was correct. I was getting out of the hole.
Okay. We could discuss that
After
later.
stream.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah.
say it for a stream.
Unless you
but-
want to.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
We are glad to have
I don't
you
really mind.
Do it
All
later.
right.
later.
Okay.
Well, we're glad
do
to
it at the
see you.
end. Glad to be here.
So what happened was, what we said was when you saw the creature, it was so disgusting that you kind of passed out. So that's why you weren't there for the fight.
Sure.
But we killed it. Now we met these elves that fly owls. Now we're like
Swamp
talking.
elves.
Yeah, swamp elves, and now we're
Flying
talking to their
swamp
leader.
elves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're currently talking to their leader about possibly clearing up the monsters around Rhest and them going to help out at Brindle.
Got it.
Yeah, that's kind of what's happened so far.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Let's continue.
Is there anything else? Are there any other questions you guys have for them, or?
Oh, Timothy, you're awake.
Watch out!
No, we're good. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. It's fine.
Thank God. Just the sight of that thing it made me dizzy.
I know, it was very ugly.
In fact, remembering it right now is kind of making me dizzy.
Whoa, stay up,
hang
stay
on.
up.
Hang on.
I'm gonna put a bolstering magic on him so he can like have an easier time getting through this.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Uncle, I didn't see you get hit.
Check. Make a constitution check.
Yeah, make a con
Okay, I'm gonna
save.
give you.
For
I'm
God's
gonna.
sake.
I want to give you that. Wait, does my bolstering mag? Whatever, just do it.
Earlier, I suggested you make a Kramer entrance to wherever we were when you joined back.
Where's my
Oh, you guys see the video I posted?
Yeah, that was
Shang-Chi Kramer.
I didn't watch it.
All right.
It's fantastic.
11. Oh, do you have bolstering magic?
It doesn't do for saves,
Oh,
unfortunately.
it doesn't. Okay. 11.
One, two.
Good luck.
Oh. Classic. Yes. So this is one of our other allies. We are.
The
So
Astral
what do you
Master.
say? Yeah, we are the Astral Masters. So what do you say to our proposition?
We will consider it
Proposition.
Fair enough.
once
They have been
you.
negotiating without me.
Don't worry, it was a good deal. We swear.
I was gonna say, yeah, it is very funny to see the difference between negotiating without the bard and negotiating with the bard. It's like,
Okay, I can't wait to see this VOD.
The negotiations.
can we can you please help us or something? The bard's like,
The negotiations were short.
can I make a check on? Oh, that's
I
a
hate
28
Sonos.
to my
Yeah.
persuasion check. I rolled
Yeah.
a 6, so that's a 28.
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Getting a 28 if you roll a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
If you're blessed, got bardic inspiration.
So what bonus? You need a
bolstering-
20. You need a 22 bonus to your, or you
If
need
you're
a reliable
a
talent.
rogue with expertise.
A
and you
rogue
have
with
reliable
expertise.
talent, and I think
So
bardic inspiration. That'll do it.
or guidance,
Or guidance.
Or
yeah,
the
anything
bolstering
else.
magic.
because that's a 10.
Add everything onto it.
10 plus. You need a plus 18 in
11,
reliable
I think.
talent. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
It is. I believe it is. It's definitely possible. Yeah.
it's yeah.
You
So
can roll anything and get a 28 if you have expertise as a rogue.
That's true.
yeah, rogue is cool. So you guys, if there's no further questions, they do invite you to take some time to rest in the town, and they have.
Yeah, sure, why not?
They can provide, and they also ask you to come to the funeral for Lanakar.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah, so
Going on?
the thing attacked one of their owl riders, killed the owl and the rider. And it's her was it her brother?
So not the woman you've been negotiating with,
The
but
other one, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. But we avenged him because we killed that beast.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's it.
Cool.
We would be honored to come by.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah.
woman who is sitting, the crying woman, whose name is Trilara, she looks at each of you and she says, "Please, I will speak to you soon. Wait for me after the funeral. Before you
I
head
kind
out."
of bow my head.
Yeah, Pedro's just nodding.
Right. And so yeah, is there anything in particular you're looking for in town?
I guess now that I know I have a free attunement slot, I would like to see if I can find another item to fill that up.
They don't
So-
really have like any. It's not like a proper
Right?
like
yeah.
store. There's not like stores or anything.
I guess
but-
the closest thing to like a blacksmith's or something.
They don't really have very much in terms of industry here. It seems like they mostly just live off of the land. The closest thing, I mean, there's really not that much. So the main attractions for the town, so on the outer ring of town, there are these watch posts which are all marked as 1 on the map. The spots marked as 2 are the owl nests. The spots that are marked as 3 are each going to be the location of a guest tent that can fit 4. And there is the number 4, which is where you're at, the House of the Speaker. Number 5 here is a temple to the. Let me check the official name of this. The official. To the elven deity by the name of Corellon, who was the patron god of all elves. And then
Business.
there is number 6 is the Hall of the Ancestors, which is a like a meeting hall. It's probably the closest to like a common area of the town. And then number 7 is Kiliar's home, where the man who had the leader of the elven owl riders.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I guess if there's no real like shop here, I'll go to number 5, the
hall,
the
the
deity
temple.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, and can I do like a religion?
I also want to go to the temple.
Yeah, can I do like a religion check to see if this god had anything against Minos?
Yeah, sure. Or you could go and just talk to the priest.
Oh, yeah. Okay, in that case, I shall.
Petty beef. Greek
I'm just gonna
style.
pray.
So yeah, there is, as you guys enter, you can see that the let me find is there a dramatis personae for this person? Yeah, so there is a kind of androgynous looking elf in the middle of the area, kind of androgynous male elf with a lithe build, about 7 feet tall, wearing a sky blue cloak and a large amulet, which has like a crescent moon within a circle, and a pair of gauntlets as well. And they kind of look at you all as you guys enter. They kind of give you like open arms. Says, "Welcome, children. It is good that you have come. What can I do for you?"
Hello. My name is. I'm trying to figure out if I should use my real name. Fuck it. My name is Crete Isla. I had a few questions about your temple and more specifically your deity.
Ask away, anything. I'll also give you a quick description of the temple. It's made out of wood shaped from the trunk and branches of a large tree in such a way that the tree was unharmed and allowed to continue to grow. The temple consists of a large circular worship hall that is open to the air, and there is a 10-foot tall statue of Corellon, who looks like kind of pretty similar to the leader, and like an androgynous male, an androgynous figure.
Androgynous MILF.
Oh, have you did you read the Left Hand of Darkness recently, Andrew? Or...
What?
I was wondering if that was the inspiration for Androgynous MILFs. It's a book.
The Left Hand of Darkness has androgynous MILFs? What?
It only has androgynous people.
That sounds perfect.
They're completely genderless except when they're in heat for like a week every month. And then they randomly...
it's Ursula Le Guin. Oh boy. Yeah.
They randomly get assigned a gender, but it can be either gender.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
That is... Wow, that's fascinating. What the heck?
Great book.
It's Ursula Le Guin. How about Ursula Le Guin could probably write a menu, and I'd be enthralled by it.
It feels like a tour guide of this planet for a lot of it.
It is the second highest. It is one of the best rated science fiction novels of all time, ranking only behind Dune as of 1987.
Dunk.
And the critic described it as Le Guin, more than Tolkien, has raised fantasy into high literature for our time. That's fantastic.
That's pretty good.
Everyone read Left Hand of Darkness.
All right.
Yeah, Ursula Le Guin, amazing. So yes, what did you guys? So what was the question, Malad, that you had?
Yeah. So I ask him. You see, we are on a quest. There is a cult of Minos coming to destroy these lands, and they chose this area, or at least the Vale, as its starting point. And I was curious. Did your deity have any vendetta or any? Were they an enemy of the god Minos, or had done anything that may warrant his wrath?
The god Minos. Not that I know. However, perhaps. Do you believe that the occurrences are connected to this god? Yes. Is that what I'm to assume?
I am not quite sure, but there has to be a reason for them to choose here of all places. Or why... I'm just testing possible theories. I have nothing conclusive yet, but if you do know of anything, it would be helpful.
Corellin believes in perfection.
Yes.
Believes in their domain is that of chaotic good, or their alignment is that of chaotic good. And so they do favor those who would destroy evil. However, I do not believe that they have a particular enmity towards this god. If you were fighting against orcs, I might have something better to tell you, but
what about goblins and hobgoblins and such?
I do not believe that there is a particular enmity. However, Corellin is against the enemies of our people of all kinds, enemies of good. I will share something funny. It says under the enemies section for Corellon, it says Corellon had a long list of enemies.
I just imagine the scroll that like rolls down the stairs, the many steps.
Bouncing.
Like
Pretty
a really
much.
fast credit sequence. Many enemies.
It's like the
It's like an
intro
hour's
scene
worth.
from Porco Rosso, where it's like
Yeah.
Or those medicine commercials, they list off all the side effects.
Yeah.
Please do not take the Corellin with you.
Um,
Check with your doctor to make sure your heart is healthy enough for Corellin.
I'm gonna ask your followers, do they get any benefits for taking down the forces of evil?
Well, sometimes Corellin will favor them with such benefits of such blessings, such as are given by gods of the arcane, life, light, or war. However, is there something in particular you have in mind? I'm not exactly sure what you're asking.
I'm just
out of
trying to.
character.
I'm just trying to see if there's any connection between this god and Minos. Like, if there's a specific reason for Minos to like be targeting these lands aside from like just general destruction, or for
From you,
I know
your
that,
understanding so far is that this town has not been directly attacked by the forces in Rest.
Okay.
So the person who died, Lanakar, is the first elf to die from their attacks, from the hostilities. It seems like the area in Rest, from your understanding, the Rest area is important for a reason that is independent of this camp.
Okay.
I just don't want us to get too off track on that.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna go. Very well then. I'm sorry to take up your time.
No,
Please.
it's never a bother at all.
I'm just gonna pray.
Yeah.
You're gonna pray to the Father, okay? Do you want to make a charisma saving throw for me
Sure.
to see if your prayers are heard?
Cool.
Ooh, that's pretty good. So the Father is the god of. He's a lawful god, so he's not exactly the same as this. The Elven god is more of a chaotic god, so it's not exactly like a friendship, I guess, but they are. They're not hostile between each other,
They're
so
acquaintances.
they kind of are, yeah.
That makes sense.
So, but he wouldn't be you wouldn't get the thought that he'd be disapproving of this relationship.
I guess seeing Petra do that, I do like a quick prayer to the what's its name, Kalarin
Or Corellin.
Corellin.
Yes.
I do.
She'll lead you through a prayer if you'd like.
Yeah, I don't do much praying. I feel like I've been forsaken in my life, but
Perhaps
now is as good a time as any, I guess.
Perhaps with Corellin's guidance, you may regain some of that perfection that you once had. If I may ask, what race were you when you began your journey? Were you always a Minotaur, or were you corrupted into one?
You know of this.
I know that many Minotaurs are originally man or men, but I do not know if that is all.
I was a man long ago. Now, no, I'm not sure. I will do your prayer. And then I guess I like get on my knees.
Sure.
I do my best to like replicate what Petra's doing.
The prayer that Petra would be doing would be a little bit different.
Okay.
Just because, she's it's a different god, but yeah, she'll lead you through a prayer.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have a fun prayer on this.
Where's the prayer tab in this module?
I know, right? I know, right?
I join you, but I don't pray.
That's fair.
Yeah, you don't seem to. Yeah, it kind of leads through a prayer that seems to just be focused on general seeking of the theme is kind of a seeking of perfection in oneself and the guidance of Corellin to become a more perfect version of oneself. And once you finish the prayer, do you want to make a wisdom saving throw, or do you have any mental save proficiencies?
No.
Okay, so go ahead and make a wisdom check, or a wisdom or charisma check.
Definitely not charisma.
Mhm.
Check or save?
If they're they should be the same if you don't have proficiency.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just do the save. Yeah, that's a 7.
7. Yeah, you're not exactly sure. You don't really hear anything in your mind.
Well, that's what I get for praying, I guess.
But you get the feeling that the blessing has been granted to you. You get the feeling that the priestess, or the priest, is priest gender neutral?
I think priestess
is a word, but
priestess
can be gender neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And like
because
pastor.
Ilian,
Sort of like actor.
Thank you, Ben.
Okay, so yeah, I guess
appreciate
priest,
it.
because Ilian
Welcome.
is gender neutral,
Right.
kind of androgynous.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's my homie Ben
They-
from
yeah.
class.
Yeah,
so
he's here.
Ben.
Hello
Sup,
there.
Ben.
So yeah, they seem to think that you are have some kind of blessing, although you're not exactly sure. You don't really understand if you were or not.
Could I have done religion for that check? Because I am proficient in religion.
Yeah, but it's not exactly for this, because I'm saying that prayer is different than knowledge of religion.
Got it. Okay.
Because it has to do more with your ability
Right.
to feel the natural world.
Right. That's fair. Okay.
So yeah, is there anything else you would like to ask this person? They can produce low-level spell scrolls, and they have a couple of healing potions as well if you'd like to purchase some of those.
Spells won't do too much for me, and I still have this like greater healing potion thing that I never used. So I think I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have any spell
Superior
on the
healing.
any spell of 3rd level or lower on the druid spell list. They can scroll for you. And the
Okay.
prices, I think, in terms of the materials, if I remember correctly, yeah, so they're gonna cost, it's gonna be like 50 gold for a 1st level, 500 gold for a 2nd level, and 1,000 gold for a 3rd level spell scroll.
How much gold do I have on me? I don't even have enough for the 3rd. Yeah, I'm not buying any. I only have 527 gold pieces on me.
You wouldn't be able to cast it anyways. You need to have it
Yeah.
on your casting class list.
We don't have any druids right now, so
Nope.
yeah, no, I'm good.
Some spell list overlap. That's why you can do that.
Right. I say, thank you. We'll be on our way. Thank you for your time.
I appreciate you stopping by. And if you ever have any other questions or would like to pray, you may seek me out.
Can we
Smiles
make
at
like a
you.
donation or something?
Of course, we accept donations if it behooves you.
Okay, yeah, I'll give him like 5 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 7, so I have a even
Okay.
520.
I appreciate your patronage. And they take the gold. They don't know. You're not exactly sure if they have like that much use for it, but better than nothing. And yeah, you guys are able to take off from there. Is there anything? What else would you like to do in town? Did you say you were going to head over to the Hall of the Ancestors? which seems to be like the central area in town, or did you want to just go back to your tent and think about what you're doing?
I guess I'll also go to the Hall of the Ancestors. I'm in a like a either I get a new item or I try to figure out what I can about the cult here before or about what's happening in Rhest.
Sure. Do you want to go? Do you guys want to do some? You're gonna do some carousing. Isn't that the term? The
Yeah, I'll do some carousing. I'll carouse the shit out of this.
Excuse me.
Mission for me, please. Just run.
Quote of the day. I'll carouse the shit out of this.
I don't like that one.
Oh my god. Yep.
Classic.
Yep. Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, you guys are heading over. Is there anything in particular you're trying to ask about as you're moving through the area?
I guess I'll first off I'll ask specifically what this place is and like what's it for. And then also just if there has been any like dealings or like confrontations with the cult of Minos or like the goblins in the past.
All right. Yeah, if you guys are you guys all going and doing this?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Sure. I can have everyone who is doing this make me a persuasion check as you're walking around carousing. 24. 11, 22. Oh my. You guys are all pretty well. So yeah, as you guys are moving through, you seem to be getting... They don't seem to get a lot of strangers coming through, so they seem to be kind of excited. Even with Crete being a little bit awkward, with his...
It's because I'm a big cow, man. It's not because I'm awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, they get it.
Trust me on this. Take a quick nap. It'll really refresh you.
I believe that.
So yeah, so this area is it's the largest area in the campsite, 3-story treehouse. And as you're walking through, you're kind of getting, it seems like from some of the information you're gathering that something entered the ruins of Rhest a few months ago and brought the lizard folk tribes that used to live there under its control. They've just been kind of trying to avoid each other for the last couple of months. The area itself is mostly like sinking into the mire. They don't go there. However, the lizard folk have always been known to be there. They do recommend that you take boats or try and bring a boat, because the only way to if you're going to the ruins proper, the only way to get there is through, it seems to be like in the middle of a large lake. So it would be a pretty difficult swim. Let me see, is there anything else? Yeah, they're also... let's see. Yeah, they've been noticing that there are...
Excuse me?
Some of the patrols noticed that there are some minotaurs have been entering the area. Although they haven't, when you ask if they, the logical follow-up, are they leaving? They say that they are not.
Sorry, my roommates just did a collective Scooby laugh. I guess it went through my door.
What in the world? And then you rolled a 24. And so the other thing that someone mentions it kind of offhand, but they mentioned that while they were on patrol, they saw what looked like a ghostly
Of course, it was you, Ben.
raven, like a skeletal necrotic raven delivering a message.
Hmm.
And you're not exactly sure what that means or if it's important, but that is something that they mention as well. They seem to be a little bit shook up by it. But they don't
Okay.
really have like a complete understanding of that. Is there any other specific questions you wanted to ask, or did I cover pretty much everything you guys asked?
I guess. What? So they don't know what that message said. That was
They
on
just saw that it was.
No, they just saw it.
They just saw that it seemed to be carrying a message. They didn't try and
the...
intercept it or
Okay,
anything.
got it.
It looked like undead, like an undead raven.
Got it. What direction did they said the raven was going?
They said the message was going towards the ruins, but they didn't see it going the other way.
Okay.
And I believe, let me check. I need to check my map real quick to see if I can tell you what direction it came from. And I need to check my book real quick, actually. To what direction are you? Let's see. I love this I'm so excited for you guys to meet this monster.
Oh, good.
Where is it? Is it
Okay.
in the? It was coming from the Thorn Waste. That was the location that the. So from the if you guys look at the map, so it was coming from the like south, the southwest. But yeah, so you are now currently actually like here-ish, by the way. So yeah, is there any other questions you guys had in particular, or do we want to just move to the funeral scene?
I think we're good to move on to the funeral scene.
Yeah, I think it's funeral.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, dead people. Yeah.
All right.
Hog.
Yeah, you guys, towards the end of the day, you notice that the elves have kind of funneled out and into kind of a open clearing. Usually the body would be burned atop a pyre and the ashes collected in an urn to be kept in the Hall of Ancestors. But since no body was recovered, you notice that most of the elves have brought with them a branch or like a leaf or a branch, and they dip it in a jar of like there's like a small stone bowl that the priest has next to them that looks, it seems to be holy water, and as they walk by they dip the leaf or stick into it, and then they kind of shake the excess water off, and then they place it into the already lit fire, and you can see that as this is happening, you are invited to enter this line if you'd like and say your respects. The Trilara, the woman who was Lanikar's sister, is singing singing in Elvish, a kind of wailing, mournful song. And this goes on for about an hour. And then after the final song finishes, the elves will spend the rest of the night in celebration of Lanikar's time with them, with feasting, dancing, and storytelling, particularly of stories involving Lanikar himself, taking them well into the night. If any of the players would like to perform, you are welcome to.
Hell yeah.
um, all right. How do you want to? I'm gonna read you this.
Knock 'em dead.
I'm gonna read you this from the book, which I think is very funny. Poor performances receive polite applause as long as it seems obvious that the intention was good.
You should play Yub. You should play Yubnub.
Why? Stop.
What is that?
I believe you mean.
It's a fucking Star Wars
I
reference. That's what
believe
it
you
is.
mean copyright-free Yubnub like song.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Lub. What is it?
Lub.
No, it's not.
I hate everything.
Yub. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
It's bun by.
Why?
Pain.
Why? Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing Bun By and do a tap.
That's horrible. Bun by.
Bun By.
All right, make a performance check for me. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, right.
Now what? Come on.
14.
Oh,
That's
that
a
is-
2. I rolled
That
a
was
2.
a 2.
It's incredible.
Almost the lowest I can get.
That's yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
It is still even though you are they don't seem to have a familiarity with the musical stylings of the Ewoks of the Astral Sea. And so they look a little bit
believe you
confused.
mean the
the
Louise?
the swowy.
Not allowed to use Ewoks. Can't do it. The Scowie.
The Skowie.
I'm gonna leave. This is going too far.
A single one is called a Koei, but multiple are called
Oh.
The plural's the beginning of the word.
Scowie. Yeah.
Oh, would you look at
That's-
that? I got an email
Are there
from
any
Disney.
languages that work that way? I think it would be, right?
Hmm?
Are there any languages where the plural changes like the beginning of the word?
I think Arabic's like that.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting.
And there's the cease and desist. All right, let's continue.
I believe you mean.
No, don't even try it. Don't even try it.
no, don't do
yes,
cease
it
and
is.
desist.
So yeah, a 13 is still
Oh.
even your worst performance
And
is
cease is the same, actually. It's
even one of your worst performances that you've given in a while is better than most of the elves, who aren't very good at performing. They seem to appreciate it. They appreciate the effort at least. And
whew, kind of having an off day.
you can see towards the end of the night, as some of the elves have gotten like piss drunk, others seem to be more solemnly mourning. Trilara, who was the sister of the Lanakar, she kind of walks over to the group of you, and kind of has like a dark look in her eye. And she says, "You are going to rest tomorrow? Yes.
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 I would like to accompany you to rest tomorrow. Yes.
Maybe.
If you
I
wish.
don't mean to offend you, but this. Are you equipped for combat? Because most likely where we are going to see quite a bit of it.
I am equipped for combat, yes.
Are you asking if they're combat ready? Like an action figure?
What's in action?
So you understand the risks? Are you willing to take them?
You guys don't have action figures here?
Yes, I'm willing. I'm willing and ready.
Look, yeah, that's great.
Then
No,
you may join
answer the
us.
question. Do you have action figures?
What is an action figure? Do you mean like a doll?
We
Yeah,
have
it's like a doll, but
toys.
like one part of it moves. Like you press a thing on its back and it'll like do a punch.
Well, I mean, you can grab a doll and make one part of it move.
Oh no,
by
no, no.
moving the arm.
Oh no. The rest of it is completely stiff and immobile, and it costs twice as much as a doll. But if you press a button, its arm will move slightly automatically.
That sounds very stiff, whereas this toy, it's very flexible and I can do a lot with it.
Yeah, but it doesn't punch by itself.
I mean,
You just have to
neither
press
does
the button.
that. You have
You press the
to,
button, you press the button, and then it punches.
but you still have to
It's a
do
good
something.
product. It makes sense that it's immensely popular.
How much is it?
It's about 80 gold pieces.
I made this. I show a toy.
Well, it's
I made this with
technically a
less than a
magic.
gold.
It's
What is
technically,
happening?
I have no idea.
it's technically a magic item, so
Hmm.
Where am I?
How much does a healing potion cost?
50
Get
gold.
me out of here.
It's
Get me
more
out.
expensive than a healing potion. Fucking
hey,
toy.
toys, action figures can be more expensive than alcohol. It's basically the same thing.
That's true.
That's
What in the
true.
world? I'm so confused.
Society.
Society, true.
When
Um,
toys cost more than health insurance.
Health insurance costs anything.
Yeah.
True.
Based. So yes, she seems to be armed. She seems to have like a long bow, and a short sword, at her belt. She's not an owl rider. However, she is basically a simplified level 3 ranger, in stat block.
Okay.
So she's going to basically just, I'm going to run her. She'll have, she has access to Entangle and Goodberry. Those will be her 2 spells.
Ooh.
Both of which are good
good.
spells.
Yeah.
Berry's
And
good.
she only has 2 slots that she can use, but
Okay.
that's pretty good. And she's got some good, she can help guide you through the wilderness as well. She's got decent bonuses to her survival
Well,
and stealth, so
Well, we could
she's not as
use a
powerful
guy.
as you, but she won't be unuseful, basically.
Well, we can't guarantee your safety, but if you're prepared for the risks and are equipped to possibly deal with them, then there's nothing we can really say to stop you. Welcome aboard, and I put my hand out to shake hers.
An honorary Astral Master.
It's like a very small. Her hand is very small in yours. She's only like 5'1".
Yeah. I do the thing where, like, with a baby, you would give them a finger and they would hold onto the finger. I do that with her.
She
That's
like
cursed.
she like frowns at you, but
I'm sorry. What's her name again? Which one was this? It
her
was
name is Trilara.
Trilara, right?
Mhm. Yeah. I'm actually gonna give her. I need to give her one more feature. Sorry. Because I'll give her a hunter subclass.
Ooh.
So she'll.
How many days were we in this village thing?
Probably just one night.
Yeah. So far, you've been there for only one night.
Yeah,
We
we need to move on because
Yeah,
we don't have much time.
That's true.
Business.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff back from this long rest.
Oh yeah.
Scout.
Get back down. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just add that on to the character sheet, I guess. And that only deals it if it's below its hit point maximum. And yeah, cool. All right. So, as you guys spend the night here, I'm gonna have everyone make me a, I'll say a charisma saving throw, please. All
Rats.
4 of you.
Okay, charisma save.
14.
God help me.
Ah. So Crete, as you lay there in bed asleep, your eyes flash open for a moment, and you look out, and you can see that on both you are lying on a stone floor. And you look up and you look around you, and you can see that there are 30-foot high stone walls on both sides of you. These walls are covered in claw marks. You look straight ahead and you can see that about 20 feet away from you, this long corridor splits in 2 directions, like the letter T. As you kind of scan around, you can see behind you that it goes straight for a while, and then turns off in one direction, and then a little bit further, and then turns in the other direction. Quickly becomes obvious to you that you are in an enormous maze.
Minotaur and a maze.
And do you want to make an intelligence check for me?
Yeah, I guess. Come on! My roll's been shit today.
You look around and you're making your way through. You're certain you're in a maze. But as you continue walking for what feels like hours, you begin to hear a voice guiding you. Do you follow the voice?
Well, I got a 4 on my intelligence check, so sure.
So you begin following the voice.
Yeah, I do. Do I have my ring on? My ring of holding?
You look down and you have none of your items.
I'm naked.
You're actually just wearing like a loincloth.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess I then like prepare to charge with my horns if necessary, so I could ram something and impale them. But yeah, I go towards it.
Okay. So you keep following the voice. Here, yes, good. Yes, good.
Good.
And you turn a corner,
Good.
and you see a terrified-looking human, kind of looking around. It seems like they've been running their hand along the wall, trying to find their way. And they see you, and they like start to scream, and like they trip and they fall to the ground, and they start backing away from you. What do you do?
How many of them are they?
Just one human, just one scared looking. They look thin. They look almost like they've been wandering this maze for days.
I say, who are you? Where are we?
When you say this, you begin to speak. What language are you trying to speak this in? Just common?
Common, yeah.
The language comes out. Do you speak Abyssal?
I think so. Either that or deep speech.
I know you speak deep speech, but I don't know if you speak
I don't
Abyssal or
speak
not.
Abyssal.
Okay. You recognize this language that you're speaking as Abyssal. And the human starts backing away even faster now. They don't seem to have understood what you're saying, but it came out as harsh and terrifying. I need you to make one more charisma save for me.
Do what? I have a -2.
Yeah, but
It's my one bad stat.
mathematically, you would think.
15?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not bad. All right.
Let me check his save DC
Finally.
because it's probably
I
kind
still
of.
fail.
There's like a chance it's higher than that. There's a pretty good chance actually.
Yes. If it's a 17, I'm gonna be mad.
His save DC is 18.
I was just.
And you feel yourself compelled. As you watch, you can see this humanoid figure begin to meld into a horrifying eldritch abomination. And you feel compelled to just charge this thing. And you feel, before you can even recognize your own mind doing it, you feel your body tensing and charging towards this man. Within moments, you have destroyed what you had just seen as this eldritch abomination. And you begin to come back to your vision blurs for a moment, and you look down at your hands, which are now covered in blood. And you see the torn apart form of this human on the ground, a pained look frozen on his face. You wake up screaming a second later.
Did I see the face of the person from that dream?
You did. You would probably, it's not anyone that you recognize. But you would definitely, you'd certainly be able to, the face is burned into your memory. So if you were to see this person, you would know.
Okay. First thing I do is like look around, see like if I.
I'm assuming everyone, I don't know for sure, but do you guys think you wake up from Crete screaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I slept a little already, so I'm in a pretty light slumber.
Okay.
I'm gonna play it because my new hat. I use it to cover my face when I'm sleeping. I'm gonna say that it's so big that
It
Because of
blocks
the
out
scream of a
sound.
Minotaur man.
The
yeah,
hat of deep slumber.
the hat of deep slumber. Yeah.
So the burn holes don't affect it?
Oh,
Interesting.
That'd be a dope item, actually. You can
The
get
hat
like
of-
for 4 hours or something.
Or it prevents you from being magically put to sleep.
Yeah.
That's called
Yeah.
being an elf.
Yeah. That's
True.
true.
Both
Of
you get
being
both-
an elf.
You basically get the benefits that elves get while sleeping
From this hat.
From this hat, yeah.
Incredible. So yeah, what do you do now that you're awake? Or several of you are.
I look at myself and see if I still have like my clothes, if the blood is on me. And then I guess I'm gonna do like a quick scan with my magic awareness in the area I am in, just to see if something was nearby doing that. Or if this was like purely my, like, I feel like my instinct is I was just attacked, so like I searched to see who did it.
Yeah.
And then
Go ahead. Well,
if not, then it probably was just a nightmare.
probably was just a nightmare.
Okay.
You look down at your hands, and you can see that there is blood on them. And you also kind of feel at your horns. There is blood on your horns as well.
Oh my god. It's a were Minotaur.
I turned human on
you-
a full moon.
You do your magic
Cursed.
awareness and you look about. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
When he turns human, it's just Malad with
God
horns.
damn it, dude! That's
You,
two nat ones.
You don't notice anything in the vicinity, and your magic awareness doesn't highlight anything other than what you expect it to highlight, which is your allies' magic items.
Yeah, I'm in too much of shock, I guess.
It's a dark, foggy night as you look out from the tent.
I look to the others and I say, "Are you guys all right? Did something happen to you as well?"
No, you just woke us up.
Yeah, neither of you experienced anything like this.
Something did happen to me, actually.
What happened?
Well, I was all alone on this blank black canvas. all around me. Then I just saw this incredibly large margarita in the shape of a swimming pool, and then I jumped in and I was drinking it and swimming in it. And it was delicious and an isometric exercise. And then
Isometric exercise.
isometric exercise. And then it was the craziest thing. Waffles started raining from the sky. You know what? I think I was just hungry.
I think you just had a dream.
I think I was just hungry. Now that you mention it.
He's just standing there with blood on his hands and fingers, and you're just talking about a dream. It's just like this really intense dream sequence, and you're just like, I was really hungry, you know?
Yeah.
I show my hands to everyone else, like, do you see the blood on me?
Do I see the blood on his hands?
Yes.
My
But-
snoring interjects.
But as you're
Did you wake him up?
looking at,
Or
you can see that it's beginning to fade from your hands and face.
Real quick, can I go to Andy and see if he can sniff the blood and see where it leads?
Where it leads?
Like, if he can, like, yeah, like if he knows, like, the general direction the blood came from.
Make an animal handling check, because that's kind of a lot to ask from a dog.
Animal handling. Alright, come on, baby.
12.
That's decent.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to get the gist of what you're trying to do, but when he sniffs the blood, you see him kind of sniff around the air for a moment, and then, like, get down on the ground and cover his nose. Like, put his head down and cover his nose with his paws. And you're not exactly sure what that means, but it doesn't seem like he was able to track anything based on the blood.
Okay. At this point, is the blood's gone, right?
Mm-hmm. It seems like it has faded away, as if it was a remnant of a time in another place.
I don't know what happened. I was in a maze. I had nothing on me. And then I was following through this corridor. And there was a man there. I tried speaking to him, but I only spoke Abyssal. I don't even know Abyssal, but I recognized that I was speaking Abyssal to him. And then he ran away and turned into this is rich coming from me, but he turned into this monster, and I killed him.
I will also, I don't know if this was clear, but when you finished killing him, you recognized that it was the same human.
Yeah.
Are you intentionally leaving that part out, or?
No, I killed him, and he was just a man again. I don't know if he always was and I was being tricked, or if he turned to it and then turned back after I killed him, but I just kind of like sit back down, trying to pull my thoughts together of what fucking happened to me.
all right, easy. Don't think about anything too intense. It may make you faint. I think it's something about the climate in this area.
I can see that being the case, yes. Perhaps we should just go back to sleep and then move from this climate as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Do they have like a seer in this town or anything equivalent to that? Like
I mean, they have the priest who you'd
guide,
spoken.
yeah.
You had the priest who that you guys had spoken to.
Right. So
Oh.
we may want to maybe go to the priest about this. See if
This is
there's
outstanding music, by the way, for this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
See if there's
Hey.
like a history of this in this town. Maybe this. Where are we staying? Is it an inn?
You're staying in it's like a guest tent. It's like
Okay.
an empty tent.
Perhaps this tent is haunted.
Can you haunt tents?
I didn't see anything
That's
with
a
my
great
magic
question.
awareness.
Would you
Yeah.
My
haunt?
perception shit, so...
Would you haunt a campground, or would you haunt the tent, the object?
The tent moves around, so I'd say the campground.
Right.
Mhm.
But maybe
Yeah.
moving around, maybe that's a strength. You know, you kind of get to visit some places.
That's true.
But most of the time, you just get to sit in the
I
corner.
feel like
of the
it'd just be
garage.
more powerful if it was just the campground, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like in the play.
I don't know. This all sounds like a bunch of hooey mazes. That sounds kind of like Minos, don't it?
What?
Or am I just crazy?
Why do people think villains' plans are based on alliteration? Who?
Wait,
thinks
what was
like
the? Wait, what did you say, Ricky? I missed what you said.
Minos sounds
Minos.
like mazes.
No, like he's a Minotaur god. Minotaurs are in
Do you want to
mazes.
make a? Do you want to make a
Oh, I see.
religion
Yeah,
check?
from the Greek mythology.
Okay, I
I
see
wanna
what
make
you
a- I did also mention earlier that you knew that Minos inhabits a plane called the Endless Maze.
Right.
So you would definitely know that, Crete.
Okay.
And if you wanna give me a religion check, that's pretty low DC. I'll
Sure.
give you advantage because it's about Minos.
Yeah, that's 16.
16. The area, the place that you were in, is very
Hello,
similar
Giggle.
to descriptions that you have
Enjoy
read
the lurk.
of the domain of Minos, the Endless
Yep.
Maze.
You have a +4, and both those rolls were multiples of 4.
Fascinating.
Wow.
Write that down. Write that down.
That's some mathematics right there.
PB.
And then the previous two rolls were also multiples of 4.
Yeah.
My
And then the previous two rolls. Oh wait.
My rolls
next-
suck ass.
Let's see Paul. Let's see Paul Allen's roll.
So, all right. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to do now that you're awake? Or do you want to wait until? Do you want to try and go back to sleep?
I think I'm a little nervous to go back to sleep, but I also know like we need to be ready to go tomorrow. We don't have time. So I think
Maybe
Crete...
try the Hat of Deep Slumber.
Yeah.
You just pull it off of him. Does like a karate chop, like.
First time I was scared of Zach.
Crete, I will also let you know one thing. I don't know how you would how you flavor this, but you also notice that one of your rages for the day has been expended.
Oh, interesting.
But you'll get it back at the end of the long rest anyways. I don't know how exactly you'd quantify that, but
I feel like I've been angry recently.
I feel like the bit of like exhaustion one feels at the end of a rage, not like
Right.
the
It's
actual.
like when you like hulked out and you like when Bruce Banner hulks out and he goes back.
Yeah, when you like when you full on just like get really mad and you take a second to breathe, you're like, ooh, that was a bit too much for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you recognize that you entered your rage state.
Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna try to power through. I guess I'll put like a bolstering magic on myself, just in case like within the next 10 minutes of going to sleep it happens. I have a better chance of fighting through it. But I'm gonna try to just go back to sleep and then in the morning probably talk to that priest one more time before we leave.
Sure. Yeah, I will say that as you guys head back to sleep, you sleep fitfully, but you're able to get the rest of your sleep. And you wake up the next day, and you guys head over down to the priest, and they come to you, or you come to them, and they can tell that you're troubled immediately, and they put a hand up as if to check you. Is everything okay, my child? You seem troubled.
Yes, it would appear last night that I had a dream that may have been all too real. And then I explained to him what happened in the dream. Or what happened when I went to sleep.
This is very troubling. I do not have expertise on this, but the fact that there was vestiges of the realm once you awoke is a symbol that whoever sent this dream to you has great power in this world. If you want to make a religion check for me.
Sure. 15.
With a 15, your understanding is that Minos has generally been locked out of this realm for a while. So if she is saying that this is a great presence in this world, you believe that it is likely that Minos is beginning to break out of his prison, and there is a potential that Minos will be entering the material plane in the near future. So this is very troubling news.
Yes. Very troubling
Whoa.
indeed. I fear we may not have as much time. Or we have even less time than before. I'm gonna look at the statue of the deity again. And before I head off, I'm gonna pray one more time. This time putting like a little bit more effort into it.
Sure.
With a bit of the worry that now there's a chance I could lose myself and that could endanger those around me. So I go and pray.
Yeah, make me a. Do you have proficiency in any wisdom skills? Because I'll let you do this with proficiency. The prayer.
Perception and medicine are the only wisdom skills.
Yeah, just pick one of those. Because roll a wisdom check with proficiency.
Okay, so then that's just
be like
I'll do a perception. That's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, you don't seem to notice any direct feedback from this god. However, you feel more confident with the way that you prayed this time. You feel that you're getting closer, and maybe if you kept at it, you might be able to get something out of this. You might be able to. The god might hear you, for real.
Do I know how much time we have, or do we have like a set time when we're gonna head out?
I was assuming you'd do it fairly early. Is there something you'd like to do before you leave town?
I was just gonna try to pray more, because if I feel like I'm close, I might try to grab it before we go, but if we don't have time, then I'll just head out.
I would say you've prayed for as long as you could before you guys leave, and that's the result.
Alright. I'm gonna check out that toy I was talking about earlier. Or no, the plant that my wife was taking care of that I showed her earlier. And I'm going to hand it to the priest, and I'm gonna say, here, it is probably safer and look more beautiful here than on the journey with me. Please take good care of it.
I will care for it.
Wise move not giving him the toy that doesn't even have spring-loaded attack action.
What are you talking about?
I give the toy to Andy to play with.
What's your passive perception? 14?
14.
Okay. I'm gonna have I'm just gonna roll something for literally no reason.
That's a fucking lie.
That was a fucking lie.
Okay.
The anticipation.
+7.
The anticipation.
So you notice that there is a rat that runs along a tree branch and out of sight.
At the priest's place, at the temple, or
I'll say you notice it as you're walking out of the temple. Seems to have been nearby the temple.
Do we all see that?
Are you all there while he's doing this, or are you doing something else? Preparing for the journey.
There's nothing else to do for me, I don't think. So I guess
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say anyone with a passive perception that is higher than 13 notices the rat.
Hey, you guys see that rat?
Yeah.
Looked CGI like the end of The Departed.
True. Great play.
Great play.
Come.
Oh, I can't see it. Never mind. I don't know what you're talking about.
I prefer the original Korean play, Infernal Affairs, but yeah, it's the remake's still really good.
Anyways, we should get going.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see any rat.
There was a rat. Everyone else see the rat?
I
Yeah.
saw the rat.
I just straight up don't believe you.
It's because he's
Telling
gonna
you there's a
lower
rat.
the 14 passive.
It's
perception.
3-on-1. I straight up don't believe it.
Why
Pixar
would we
didn't
lie about
happen.
being a rat. What would we have to gain?
I don't know. Some sort of advantage in the future. That's all I know.
What kind of advantage could we get from lying about there being a rat in the tree?
For lying about there being a rat in the tree. I'm sorry, I'm just watching the CGI rat in The Departed.
Have you seen The Departed?
Let me look at it.
Wait, Mark Wahlberg?
What
Yeah.
happens immediately
He
before
got
that is
nominated
the
for an
best.
Oscar in this
His
movie.
performance in that movie is literally perfect.
Yeah, it's like the only thing he's good in.
Yes,
Mark Wahlberg?
he's really good too.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird.
He just killed Matt Damon.
Because he shows up with like Matt Damon and like Martin Sheen and Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
He's like popping off.
Anyway, there was I don't know. That rat was suspicious. I don't trust it for some. I mean, I don't like rodents in general as an elephant, but
It's not. Is that CGI?
yeah, it is CGI.
He, Did you know that there was a Kickstarter to remove the rat from the.
To remove the rat from The Departed. It is a bit on the nose, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Leave it.
There's the article.
Oh,
He raised
no.
$5,000.
5. Jesus.
Meh.
Yeah, it is a bit much. It's the symbolism is a bit much, but
It's whatever.
it's fine. It's fine. Just leave it. Of course, that does that sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, as an elephant, I don't like rodents in general, but this rat seemed particularly suspicious.
It could also know how to cook, so.
Oh
Ah.
god.
Anyway,
It's gonna take my job.
I am not letting it on my head. Somebody else can do it. You have the hat of the. You have the hat.
I have the hat, but it's
Yeah.
gonna fall asleep, so.
I'm
We can
gonna
test. We can
quit.
test if the hat is a magic item. All right, I'm gonna go and try to catch the rat.
okay. Oh,
Okay.
you're gonna try and catch it?
Yeah.
I guess
Um,
I'm going with him too because I'm pretty paranoid with what's just been happening with me.
Wait, I need
And
to
all
borrow
the
your
shit-
walk
I
creep.
still don't believe them.
All the shit that I've been seeing in the corner of my eyes. This is the time I'm like,
Hmm.
fuck that! I'm going after you.
I need to borrow your cooking utensils.
I'm gonna have you make a oh jeez. Make a survive. What kind of check do you want to make to try and catch the rat?
To find it, would probably like survival or
Survival or perception?
maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, 8.
I
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in perception, so I can give you advantage.
Okay, sick. 18 then.
You are unable to find the rat.
Wow,
Damn.
that's a
That's an
sneaky ass
18.
rat.
Yep.
Or was it real in the first place? Petra would have been right.
It was just CGI.
We mass, yeah, maybe it was the CGI. We mass hallucinated a rat between the three of us, but not Petra.
Incredible.
Easy.
What could have caused that? Wait, you know what? Hang on. You had a weird dream. You had the hat of eternal slumber, and I passed out.
Ah,
Petra.
Ah.
Oh, I'm
the
just normal.
unconsciousness is the key.
Maybe the rat is some sort of sleep paralysis demon.
Oh yeah, that's Remy, my sleep paralysis rat.
I'm done with this, and then Greek just walks off.
All
to
right.
start getting
So-
ready.
Yeah.
Samir, you need to end soon. Is that correct?
Yeah. It's 10:30 your time, 11:30 here.
Okay. So I'm just gonna have us go to. So I will have a group survival roll, please, in order to find.
And we get
Actually,
the hoe, don't
you
we?
have a guide. That's right.
But they.
Oh,
no.
Jesus.
Oh, that's twice now. That's twice now. We got 2 now once.
That's the most Ricky. Okay, I have
That's
this
such a Ricky roll.
vivid
Jesus.
memory of in the dungeon of the first game that we ever ran. Ricky, you guys were rolling so
my
poorly, and I was
God.
like, Ricky, I'll just give you advantage on this roll just because I feel bad. And he
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
2 nat ones.
I remember that too.
Vivid memory of this, and then we just all wanted to die.
Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna.
That was back when we had to worry about like the midnight curse.
It was
we
the
went
midnight
way
curse. Now
past
we're just
midnight
all. Now Ricky's just
Oh yeah.
always past midnight. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky is the midnight.
Roll 20 really doesn't like me.
Ricky's
Yeah, I
next
know.
character is going to be called the Midnight Curse.
That's okay. That's my
Alright,
stats project. If Roll20 has a bias against you, we could report them.
Against
where's
Ricky.
Where's the document for that?
I put the
Uh,
link in Ballads.
I just feel like I roll a lot of ones.
It's pretty funny.
Specifically ones.
Hey,
So
I've done this too.
But-
I've gotten 2 now ones.
Trilara is also going to give each of you 2 good berries right now.
What
Yeah.
does that do?
So they will restore 1 hit point to you.
And you can eat them as like a bonus action?
You can eat them. It takes an action to eat 1, but you can eat them out of combat if you need it. She just gives each of you 2 for now, with the assumption that you guys will eat some of them. And she'll give each of you 4 because she made some last night with her spell.
I
And those
guess
last for 24 hours. So now she has her spells back, and she give each of you 4 good berries.
I will also hand out my treats that I made.
Crunch.
So I have
Treat.
6. So there's 6 of us. So each of us has 1 treat.
Cool. 6?
There's
5.
6. Oh, there's 5 of us. So each of you have 1. I'm gonna have 2 because.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Trilara
I'm-
has a treat as well. I'm just gonna put
Eat
her
sweet. What about the
10 hit
legs?
points. How much temp hit points is that? Is that 3?
3 temp hit points.
And how long does that last?
8 hours, I believe.
Okay.
Or the treats last for 8 hours. I don't know how long the temp hit points last. Where's the chef feat? There it is.
I can actually stay on like an extra 15-20 minutes because my exam's not super early in the morning. So
Mhm.
These special treats last 8
It
hours.
doesn't
That's being
specify how long they last.
Mm.
Okay. So she's just gonna eat hers now and get her
made.
temporary hit
You
points.
know what? I'll eat mine now too. I'll have 1 extra on me.
Okay.
So I get that temp hit points.
So this is actually a decent break point. If we're going to just say you guys arrive at Rest.
I'm also
I'll-
going to eat my treat when we get there.
Alternately, let's see. Is there anything else? So you guys, as you guys make your way through the woods, you eventually arrive at Rest. A large dark lake broods in the marshland, measuring nearly 2 miles wide. The cloying reek of decaying vegetation and swamp ooze is thick in the air, and countless frogs and insects and marsh birds chirp and croak and call at each other. Out near the middle of the lake, dozens of decrepit stone buildings jut from the black waters. In most cases, the buildings sag and lean treacherously, the windows of their upper stories now even with the still lake's surface. 2 buildings that seem to have survived relatively intact draw your attention. One, a large stone tower about a quarter mile from the southern shore, and the other a large stone building near the lake's center. Both structures have rickety wooden walkways ringing them at water level. These seem like recent additions. It would seem that someone has made an attempt to settle down here. And is there anything that you guys want to do before we call it tonight? Actually, I'll just say that can be where we end it tonight if that's good with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And I would like to do stars and wishes for you guys as we end, because I know Samir has a few extra minutes, so I'm gonna make use of it. We've done stars and wishes before. I also, for those of you that are watching on stream, this is a fun little exercise that I've learned. I stole it from the, what's it called? It's the like RPG safety kit, I think. Safety tools. The RPG safety tools, which is very good. Stars and wishes is you have a 1 star, which is a thing that you liked during the session, and a wish is something that you would like to see in a future session. And that can be either from the DM, from one of the players, or from the game as a whole. And I think we're just gonna go down the line. Botify, what I mean.
Answer now. You've been with us for so long.
Botify got a new nickname and a new look. Cute. Ricky, a star and a wish, please.
Star. I like the way that this is going. Like these elves. I think this is a cool like setting, and the way that it's progressing, I think is really cool. And I'm enjoying that. And then wishes, besides wanting to roll real, I don't know. I wish that when combat occurred, that we could either, I don't know. I just want to stab more things, and I never get to stab things because I always start so far away. And then by the time I get there, it's dead.
You're level 4 in Paladin, right?
Yeah.
We gotta get that level up.
I believe that you level up after this.
Okay.
After you guys finish
business.
Rest. So
after
I'm
we
going
finish
to
Rest.
level you up after you finish Rest.
Okay.
Business.
Nice. Business.
And then you guys can die at the hands of Ghost Lords. So
Yeah, but he can attack twice while dying at the hands of Ghost Lord.
Got him.
actually, Ricky will be very effective against Ghost Lord for
Yeah.
reasons that I'm not going to explain.
It definitely doesn't have anything to do with the name Ghost.
Or Lord.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Okay. And wish is to stab things more, start closer in combat.
Yeah.
I also know
because especially because of the character of the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Like my character needs to stab things, and like
Right.
I feel like I'm not able to achieve that because of things. And I would like to try to achieve that more.
Lore things.
I wish I wish my cape would let me teleport things that aren't willing, because then I could like suplex a guy, teleport to you, and then you just stab him.
Now we have to add that.
You have to. This is how you do it. So you command, consent, and then you use your cape of the monster. We fought a druid in a one shot, and they wild shaped into a elemental, and our cleric did command revert, and they turned back from their wild shape. It was awesome.
Oh,
nice.
Command, good spell.
Yeah.
Japneet, a star and a wish, please.
Well, I wasn't here for most of this, so
About half.
yeah. Star. I like the tone of the Minos stuff. I think it's very neat. I like the kind of horror vibe. Wish. I don't really have anything. I think I'm good there.
Stuff that you'd like. It can also be. It's not necessarily like a criticism, but it can also be something you'd like to see in a future session.
Okay, I would like a sillier magic item.
I actually do have one in mind.
Not just like cast spells,
I have one. I actually have one in mind that I think you will enjoy. I think that because this is my not hint is that I remember building that battle royale map that we did, and then all everyone did was pull the lever.
For context, there was like a wild magic table, like a literal thing that we would keep pressing to have something happen in the middle of like battle royale.
You're right. I forgot about that
It
part.
was literally like pulling the lever at a slot machine.
Yeah.
I think which one of you guys turned into a potted plant? I think it was Milana.
I think it was one of
Milana.
I think I was using it the most. So
Yeah.
I know I summoned a unicorn at some point.
Under the DM's control, the unicorn just.
Yeah.
We didn't even have a DM. It just ran around.
The ability to fly.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Okay.
Classic.
All right. Silly magic item. That's cool. A star. Yeah, I like the Mino stuff too. I liked the tone of that. I also like how instantly you guys how well you interacted with the elves when they arrived. You guys were very you guys picked up on the we should probably give them the stuff really fast.
Yeah.
And I also think it was funny that you managed to roll a 13 on your performance check when you have a plus 11. And then a wish. I hope that I know this isn't in everyone's control, but I would like to be running a little bit longer sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think we should try to start.
yeah, if we can start earlier.
There's a 1 hour time difference between us and Samir now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah, we can also do Mondays now if we want.
Yeah,
That's
Mhm.
true.
we can
So
go
we
back
can
to Mondays.
look at that. if
Mondays
that's
might
better
be.
for us.
That's better for me, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll do that. If we, yeah. So we'll take a look at that.
Right.
And yeah, I generally prep like 4 hours of material. So sometimes it feels like a waste if I'm not doing all of the 4 hours at a time. But that means I have to prep half as much for next session. So, Malad, a star and a wish, please.
Okay, so what I liked from this session, so I guess the star, I liked the inclusion of like the other kinds of people in this area. This was also like a couple sessions earlier when we interacted with like the giants. I do enjoy with like interacting with the inhabitants of the area and getting a feel of like, is there a reason why they're being attacked, or is this just mindless destruction? And figuring out how can we help. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I guess a wish. I would like to see a bit more, I guess, inclusion of the other party members, because I know like I'm kind of a focal or like a big point being like created by Minos, and Ricky has the sword, but I would like to see like other things connecting like Timothy or like Zach, just so it doesn't always feel like it's me.
Didn't we talk about this?
I'm not saying that as like, why is it always me? But it feels like I'm
That's fair.
I'm
Yeah.
ball hogging, I guess, sometimes, or like hogging the
Cool with
spotlight.
it. I'm alright with it. It's
But
your-
I want to see you guys in pain too.
Yeah. In this case, that was because you're the only one who rolled really low on your charisma
Yeah,
check.
this case I got it. It was
So,
definitely just a bad roll.
I have noticed that a little bit too. Now that you guys are back in the realm where they have no connection to the world, it's a little bit different. But yeah, I think I agree with that. I'd like to start putting a little bit more on the other two a little bit more stuff.
Yeah, there's like clear reason why like I'm here and like enough
And
reason
Ricky,
for
yeah,
Ricky.
and Petra.
But like Zach and Timothy are just here for the ride.
They're just here.
Well, from the actual sea, it's kind of like a
He
fluke.
doesn't want to be here.
This is like the magic school bus for them. They're just-
Yeah.
With the first, no way.
Timothy's that one kid that never wants to go on the trip, and they're all like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? We're seeing the human anatomy. Shut the fuck up, kid."
We're literally in a boob
We're
right
still-
now.
we're still-
We're on Pluto.
We're
Shut
seeing the
up.
human anatomy. I don't remember that episode.
They like went into
playing
like somebody's body.
Playing hardcore
Yeah.
porn. Shut up, dude.
No.
We're seeing the
Jesus.
human anatomy.
All right. Before we get too off track,
Yeah.
Samir, a star and a wish, please.
All right, a star. Kind of general overall. This is my first like D&D campaign, and I'm really enjoying it. Glad I'm a part of it.
Aw,
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
that's cute.
Adorable.
A wish is I feel like I could be doing a bit more like flavor and like I don't know, variation with my attacks and moves. I feel like a lot of it's been like steady aim. It's effective, but it's just like, it's, like
Right.
shooting
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and do a bit more interesting moves in the future, hopefully.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's also partially because like rogues, while effective, are kind of just like the one move.
Rogues, they're automated in combat. They're like
Yeah.
optimized for roleplay.
Yeah.
Well, also, I think you also are not really taking as much advantage of your
Swashbuckler stuff.
swashbuckler features
true,
as you
yeah.
could. It would probably be. It'd be. I know we have a pretty strong front line, so it doesn't really make as much sense for you to be up in the front. But your swashbuckler feature, if you take a look at it, it allows you to, if you hit an opponent, if you make an attack against an opponent, you can just walk away without taking an opportunity attack. Because
Whether
you're a
hits or
swash.
not,
It's
right?
it's called fancy footwork, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah,
or
I
not,
see it.
is that right?
Whether it hits or not, yes, it's very
Yeah.
good.
Ooh.
It's a very
Oh.
good feature.
Interesting. I
So
think
yeah,
I
you
will
can
be
you
using
can get into melee a little bit more than you think.
Yeah,
Get trapped.
because then you can theoretically, if you wanted to, you could use your movement to get there, make your attack, and then bonus action dash away.
I see.
So
I think you could
in
also
theory,
you could
Oh.
also bonus action hide to get advantage on your
That too, yeah.
project on your like arrows,
mhm.
which would
if you want to
also-
move and then hide
yeah,
and then make an attack,
I see.
or vice versa,
Yeah,
if you want
can
to.
hide before you make an attack. You can go out of
Yeah.
order.
Hmm.
Oh, I have a.
Wow.
If I can say another wish, it's
Mhm.
just a little one.
Wow, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Is there any
Chris.
chance we can incorporate a train or train-like things into this?
Brains.
I'll think on it.
Okay, great.
I like
you want
trains.
you want
I also
silly
like
magic. You want silly magic items.
Was-
Yes.
It makes a train.
What
Yeah.
Morgan
A big-ass
Freeman's magnificent train.
Like locomotive
That'd be so
trains.
dope. That'd be the coolest magic item. Imagine you just
It
make a
lays
train.
track
Are
too.
you trying to
and
animate a
it
train?
like destroys the land.
But
No,
like,
what's
think
the-
about
And then
it,
it like puts it
the
back
Wallace and
afterwards.
Gromit clip
back.
where he's like laying the train tracks before him. It's a
Yeah.
magic item that does that. It's
No, it's a map, right? And you like draw, or maybe it's
You
like,
draw the
you
train.
draw like the train tracks, and then it like forms
And
the
it-
train, and it does the thing where it lays the tracks down as it's going.
Manifest destiny.
Manifest train.
you're required to.
But wait, what
In
happens
or-
after? Does the train track stay there permanently?
No, there's like there's like
it goes
the
away.
hand pulls the train track. It's literally only two pieces of track.
At that point, it's just like the Baba Yaga house.
It's literally just like a very inefficient form tank treads.
You guys are gonna meet a mad gnome artificer who that's his only invention. He's also
Infinite train.
he couldn't cut it in the land surveying world, so he
Oh my
So he
God.
made the infinite train.
We have a gnome for that.
Infinity Train, good show.
Infinity. Is that a wait? Is that a
It
show?
yeah.
Oh, it's on Amazon Prime,
Infinity
right?
Train is
Yeah.
I think it's an HBO.
How many
Oh, HBO.
seasons does it have currently?
I think it ended at
What's
4.
the concept?
It's like a
Uh,
train that's endless, and people that are like having a tough time in life get drawn into it and basically
Yeah.
go through therapy through adventures.
Yeah, it's like a different person each season.
Yeah,
That's
I think the
awesome.
last one
it's
had like
very
2.
good.
Yeah,
It's
I heard
very
it was,
good.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, Ashley Johnson is the voice of the main character in the first season.
Oh,
Ashley Johnson. I love
Mhm.
Ashley Johnson.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great show.
She's very good.
Yeah.
This is fascinating. The first season focuses on Tulip Olsen, a girl struggling with her parents' recent divorce. She's accompanied by a small, confused robot named One, and
Yeah,
Atticus,
right,
the
yeah.
ruler of a kingdom of talking corgis.
Yes. This would make a joke. This is a great. I was just thinking about this the other day. This is a fantastic campaign setting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would agree.
That would be. What would you even run in this? Probably like Powered by the Apocalypse game, but
I think Powered by Apocalypse. Maybe you could do Call of Cthulhu, but yeah.
Call of Cthulhu is
Ooh.
yeah. I think you'd want it to be pretty
Pet-
like
Pet
not
Dogger?
deadly though. But I
Maybe Star Trek actually. Maybe you could do like a Star Trek.
you
Just
should
like
run,
a- like a
what's the
space
system?
train?
What's the thing called? The
2D20
yeah. There's a but what's the
Modiphius.
company?
Modiphius.
Modiphius. Yeah, their system's good.
I could. You could do a hack of that because the show's fairly like Star Trek like. It's episodic, different like car that teaches something. It's great. Great show.
I have to
Yeah.
tell you, I sobbed at an episode. Do you know the episode of Deep Space Nine, The Visitor?
Real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, we can end stream. Yeah,
Just so we're not
Okay.
dragging stream on.
Okay.
I will go end it if that's everything.
Let me. I can explain in more detail why I was late
All right.
on stream if you'd like.
Sure, go
Oh.
ahead.
Okay, so Fireman owns a farm.
Okay.
who owns
Like
a farm?
4 hour-
You're...
Owns a farm, yeah.
Okay.
Inherited a farm. It's like a 4-hour drive from here, and
Mhm.
I was there for the weekend. We were coming back today, and there's a pit they're digging. I don't actually know why. Probably for burying bodies.
Right.
And we were down there to help him out with something, but the ladder is sort of anchored, and you have to kind of jump to get to it. We have to like stack something and jump to get to it, and it fell in, and it's too short to like put back up properly.
Oh shit.
And there's no reception out there.
Oh wow.
So we were there for like a couple hours.
You were literally stuck in an
Oh, so
actual
you were-
hole.
Oh my
Stuck
God.
in a literal hole.
That's
I had
insane.
trouble exiting a hole.
And I can't believe that it's the actual.
Yeah, I can't believe. I
It
can't
was like a
believe
LeBron tier, like.
Yes, I had trouble exiting a hole. But like somebody came by and pulled us out.
And that's why you had no service too.
Like, hey, you got a second?
Oh.
And,
That's the
so-
deal with holes.
And so it was like a 4-hour drive, and so I was just like driving back.
Okay.
That's wild.
Dang.
Wow.
Well, we're good. Nothing bad happened.
No,
Okay.
I mean I was stuck in a hole for a couple hours, but
Yeah.
I had my Switch. It was fine. I played some Metroid.
Nice.
This
All right.
stream is
Oh, well.
brought to you by Holes, the movie.
Yeah.
No, that movie's bad. I cannot condone it.
Holes? It's pretty good.
Holes? It's
There's
not
a movie of it from like 10 years
No,
ago.
no,
so
no,
it's
no, no.
pretty
When was
good.
the last? You should rewatch it. It's really bad.
Is it really? That's
It's
disappointing.
really bad.
I'm not gonna rewatch it. I'll
Yes,
just let
don't.
it stay a memory.
Yes, let it
We
sit.
should watch American
Feels
Psycho.
bad.
Big.
We should
I've seen
watch
American Psycho.
Chinatown.
I haven't seen Chinatown. I would
I'm
like
not
to
I would
watch
I
like
it.
to
just
see
got-
Chinatown.
Alright, I'll be
The
right
Mulholland-
back.
All right.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I just got the
Bye.
Mulholland Drive 4K criteria.
Okay. Just because I know that, that we're just gonna keep talking for a while, I just kind of closed off on that. Let me turn my webcam back on. There we go. There I is. Yeah, that's gonna about do it for this stream. Started off a little rocky, but Japneet was in a hole, literally. But we got back on it. That is the end of this session. We got a good ways in, and I like where we're going. It sounds like we're gonna also level up soon, which is neat. I'm thinking I might start multi-classing soon, or maybe not, depending on when I can get that brutal critical ability. I think I get that at level 9, so maybe I'll hold off. But yeah, that's it for this session. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow, 6 p.m. I should be getting back to the normal stream schedule. So, Wednesday, Thursdays I stream, also Saturday and Sunday, and then I guess we probably be moving back to Mondays for D&D streams now that Ricky is available. So yeah, I should be getting back to the normal schedule. My mouth is healed enough. Tonight I feel fine. So yeah, we'll be getting back to that. Tomorrow I will be playing with Jacob and Julie. It's been a minute since we played together. Not since we stopped playing Valheim. So we're gonna be playing, and we're gonna be playing the... I think we agreed on the Halo Infinite multiplayer because we hadn't come up with any other ideas, and I suggested it, and it's free to play, came out recently, and yeah, I think we're gonna be trying that out tomorrow, so come on by to that. If you haven't yet, this should be fixed, so hopefully it'll come up this time. Go ahead and check out my YouTube socials and Discord. Somebody left the Discord. There's a link to all of them right there. Discord and my socials is usually how I update, or when I update. Where I update. That's the correct word. Is usually where I update about things about the stream and what's happening. So make sure to follow those. And then YouTube, I should be posting a video eventually. So go ahead and check those out. Also on that Linktree link is my merch store. So you can go on there and check out some of the cursed merch I have on that. So go ahead and check that out. Do I have to do this? You have to wait. Okay. My beat. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah. I'm gonna get this ready for a raid, but other than that, yeah, that's gonna do it. Again, thank you all for the birthday wishes that came by. This is fun. I just want to play D&D. Maybe next time I'll actually plan something for my birthday. Who knows? But again, thank you guys for coming by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye. Have a nice night, everyone. And say hi to the raider for me.